about these guns. It's so hot.
I'm so hot in this house.
It's so hot.
So hot. Oh.
Oh God.
God, Isaac, why do you do this to yourself, man?
Yeah. Why do you make
Isaac,
yourself so
why
for the
are
last
you the way that you are?
I think this is your fault we're making fun of you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You mean this is something I'm not used to?
Isaac's okay, guys. I'm back from therapy.
Alright, time to hang out with my friends. What the fuck, dude? Put on a shirt.
Put on a fucking shirt.
We're not making fun of that.
Pretty sure.
Of course, we're not
there
making
was an
fun of that.
actual episode that it's depressing how I try to appear older. So we talked about that today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I can respect that.
You have a grown-ass man body right there. We can all
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah,
Mainly
you're
in the
really
upper
showing
lip
it
area.
off.
It's like one grown ass man in the upper lip, and then
It's
the
like
rest
one
is
grown
like a really
ass man.
strong young boy.
One full-grown ass man.
Just right there, just an upper lip, one grown ass man.
Isaac's
it
got
work
some,
for
we're
you.
just giving him ammunition for next week.
We're keeping therapists employed during the COVID-19. We're supporting small business, okay?
We
got
got
you,
talk
bud.
about me and my relationship with my family, but I'd rather talk about my relationship with.
He'd
my
rather
quote,
talk
unquote
about his
friends.
ass man.
Bros.
Yeah, your family sucks. We're way better than them, so that's what you should be talking about.
Christ. Well, anyway.
Hey,
It's gonna be
Eric,
a
can
short
you
game
fix
tonight,
this? You're a
folks.
therapist or something?
your family's incredible, and I love them.
Trump, I'm digging the haircut, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, but don't sit up
needed
too
it.
straight or we can't fucking see it.
No, you guys can just stare at my forehead. It's fine.
I never realized how large your forehead is, but there it is, huh?
There it is. It's just like a third of my face.
Third of the screen.
Almost as big as Pierce's.
It's coming closer. It's coming
Someday.
closer. Now
Grown up like me.
it's about the same size as Pierce's.
It's weird because Pierce's actually goes like all the way back to his back hair, wherever that starts. I don't know.
This is actually the start of Pierce's back, right?
A little group roast.
Yeah. I like this better when we were making fun of
All right,
Isaac.
who's next?
Jeffrey, what's up with that hat?
You like it?
Yeah, I do actually. It's nice.
Yeah, what's up
It's
with
my
those
running
boxes, Duffy?
Yeah. Is that
Get on
home
back,
decor in
bro.
Arkansas?
What?
Are those boxes home decor in Arkansas?
Yes.
It's Arkansas, dude. Yeah.
Still unpacking.
Graduating from the towels.
We got it from the box store.
All right.
Cat come too.
Anyway, now that that's all dead, let's get into it.
All right. Do you need dice
Now that we're
in
done
this game?
improving on that,
Thank you.
let's be bad at improv on this.
Yeah. Speaking of being back, do anyone remember where you all ended?
Yes.
Do anyone?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're taking a rest.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
Short rest.
A big
We all
rest.
took a short rest inside the keep.
Come on up. Come on.
Have you all done your short rest stuff?
I clicked the
now
button
it's
at the end of
I think so.
Yeah.
I was doing shit on my phone, so I didn't touch anything.
Okay, you should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's not here?
That's everybody.
That
Oh, you mean in
me
there.
probably. I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
in yet. Here I come. Here I come.
I'm coming. What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so much better than
Sorry, what?
on a screen.
I'm sorry. What? Yeah, I bet not playing on your phone is like way better.
Because I would have to scroll in between, like, going from just seeing my strength and intellect to acrobatics to actions to spells. Like, I would have to.
That's so fucked.
It sucked.
All right, everyone is here. So yeah, you were led back down to one of the barracks in the lower part of the keep. We're gonna say like right there. In fact, do I even have a handy dandy little map or something like that? Yeah, I do. Look at that. I came kind of prepared. That's not where you are. This is where you are.
It loads so quickly.
Yes.
Guys, we're all brought here.
Oh, I'm still Doug Dividome. I had found a sprite. I forgot about
Doug Digadome. Of the Digadome Dimsdale Dome.
Of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
it. Doug Dividome. Fuck.
Alright, cool.
You're all over here.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. In the barracks area. Taking your
Oh,
your
Little
rest.
snooze.
Take a little snooze. And I guess in the process you also probably saw where you came through, so it's fine.
Okay.
Pretty sure they
Um,
blindfolded us to take us over there.
yeah, I was gonna
I mean,
say.
they were pretty.
Right, we just trying to extort them, and then he had his stuff
It
and
just didn't work.
crossbow.
Hey, what's the
point.
physical address of this place?
One greenest.
Send out. You need to send out some
Hill.
pamphlets.
Greenest drive.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down.
Cool if I call some friends over. No,
Can we
they're
get
gonna bring their
pizza?
own. They're gonna bring their own beer. Yeah.
There's a knock on the door, and then it opens up, and one of the guards pokes his head in. If you're all rested and ready to go, they're waiting for you in the main entry hall. If you'd be so kind to follow me
Let's do it.
Let it shout.
to the entry hall. Ta-da! You all have arrived in the entry hall.
Aha.
And the governor is there, and he says, I see that you all are well rested, or short rested, I should say, but time is of the essence. Have you thought about my request to ascertain more information from the marauders and looters in my town?
To capture one alive, didn't you?
That is correct, if you could.
Well,
I would be ever
for
so
one-
grateful.
I, for one, capture people alive much better on a full stomach.
Did you not
See Century
eat the
Hall-
food that was delivered to your room?
Oh yes, we did, didn't we?
He's
Oh,
just
all
trying
right,
to
I'm
get
full.
more out of it.
This
He's
large chap next to me, and I gestured to Bashir. You see, he requires a lot, and I thought it best to share some of mine. Perhaps I could get another serving before we leave.
Is that
Perhaps you
trash?
could. I will see what I could scrounge up. He
Right,
doesn't.
for me, and I look around the room. Just for me. You go. You go. And get, please, make haste. Yes, thank you.
You can just see that there are scribes just running around, doing stuff because it's in the middle of a siege right now, and he's just standing there.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna help you out here. We're gonna go get one
Wonderful.
of these guys for you.
If you will head back out to the main yard, Castellan is waiting there for you. He will have further instructions for you about this.
Excellent.
I turn to Akamenos. Keep your hands in your pockets, but
Whose side are you on? Up in the entire group. At this rate, this guy isn't
you
going to
all-
pay us. You know that. We're doing this work for free. He's the kind of guy.
I got
you see all
5
these-
gold in it for you, Akamenos.
You see all these
Okay.
unpaid interns around here? All right.
unpaid.
You see all these unpaid steward or internets around here? Come on.
They're getting Citadel credit, whatever that is. I say we look after
Credit hours.
Outside, you guys see much of the same that you saw inside, except for there's a lot more guards standing at the ready. You can see up on the ramparts archers. You can see that there are probably about 20 or 30 guards with halberds and swords in various formations. Just moving crates, receiving information, and then along the main entrance where you came in, you can see Castellan is standing there. As soon as I can find Castellan's sprite, he's standing there shouting orders.
Ooh, he's huge.
He is.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's been beefing up in the past hour, getting ready for
Another
this.
arm wrestle, or
Is that ever since Bashir beat him in an arm wrestle?
Not again.
He
Ego
sees
is
that you guys are
wounded.
out there.
Pride is wounded.
Oi, you strong lad over there, you and the rest of them. I've got a task for you. Here, come hither, quickly now.
Side quest?
Yep, make haste. So, here's the thing. I would normally send you out through this door here because this is our main door. That's the best thing about main doors is they're the doors that are used mainly. Except for here's the thing. I've already sent 2 parties out there to try to save more of the townsfolk, and they were just cut down right on the outside. Boy, howdy, I tell you. They have got like some type of mad ambush out there. I'm not sending anyone else back out there. It is definitely suicide. But I also do need you guys to get one of them alive. So here's the problem that I have right now is that like you got to get out there and get one of them, but I can't send you out the main way. Thankfully, and he rummages, he like sticks his hand down his shirt. He's like, oh, and he pulls up this like keyring he's got. I thought about it, and I think there's another way. So we used to have an old cellar that we would take various smugglings into and out of the keep that goes through towards the creek south of the keep. Hasn't been used in decades, but this is the key to it. So if you can get to the old cellar in the basement and then find out where and open that door and then get through there, you might have a chance of sneaking out and sneaking back in.
all right.
Cool.
Sounds
I
like
take
a
the key.
plan.
Thanks,
do it.
bud.
Sounds like
Interesting.
an interesting
No
plan.
problem. And hey, here's the deal. If you do make your way back to the main entrance, knock 7 times and I'll know it's you.
7.
All right,
times.
7 times.
Can't you just see us through the door slot?
Ah, she's got a brain in her, she does. Yeah, we could probably do that too.
Okay.
She read it in one
That's why
of her
she wants to see
books.
that library. Fucking nerd.
We're gonna need this guy to roll for perception. I think.
All right, off you be now.
There.
All right.
Wait, do we know where this is like spitting us out at this point?
South along the river.
It should take you right out into the creek.
Right out into the creek. Okay.
Right into the
That's
creek.
on the
You
south
remember it, I think, Ace. You described it as an
like the
ocean.
southeast side or something. Yes, the ocean.
Like Shawshank Redemption.
Shh.
The salt in my tail.
Yeah. No, it doesn't go all the way to the ocean. That's leagues to the west, but it definitely takes you to the creek.
No,
Some of you,
listen,
I'm sorry.
You're
Dwarf,
mistaken.
don't.
Some of you
Just-
might know it as a stream, but I'm pretty sure it's a creek.
Also-
My friend, just don't. Just let him.
Not exactly the thinking type, this one, is he?
It's,
All right, get out of here, you.
I sort
Before I
of
arm wrestle
clap the
y'all.
dwarf on the back. Just ignore him.
Oh,
Yeah.
butt slap.
To the ocean.
Butt slap.
To the ocean, Akamenos.
He kind of goes, "Hey, Charles, come on over here." And just some soldier comes up. Yup, what can I do for you? Hey, take him back to the old cellar in the basement. The one that we used to not smuggle stuff into and out of. Yup, yup, I know the one. Okay, you folks follow me. Okay,
What's this man's name?
Charles.
Charles.
Oh, yes.
It's good.
Charles.
My name is Charles.
A family name, Charles. Good, blessed to meet your acquaintance. My name is Pell.
Yep, good to meet you there, pal.
Good old Chuck. Me and you, fast friends here, Chuck.
He doesn't seem to want to learn anyone's
Fast friends.
name.
You and me. Yep.
Listen, why learn the names when we're just gonna die anyway. So
Oh, you're gonna die.
So he takes you back into the barracks
Those
area,
dreams
and
messed you
then
up, huh, Pierce?
and then down
I slept terribly.
through the stairwell into down a couple flights of stairs into a well lit underpart of the keep. Takes a couple turns and then enters into a storeroom. And inside the storeroom is just a bunch of chests, not chests, like crates and barrels and stuff.
Loot hole?
What?
Loot hole?
Yeah, you could try to open them. Charles goes, all right. Well, I did my thing. Gonna go defend the keep now.
See you later, Chuck.
Before you go, Chuck, I want to hand you this pamphlet, a good bit of literature from an old friend, you and me, huh, Chuck?
Yep, my name's Charles, and I can't read, so thanks. I'm gonna wipe my butt with this later. Trots off.
Find a literate friend, teach a man to fish and all that.
Yep, I'll tell him that this nice guy down here named Pell's giving out free toilet paper. Bye!
You see the quality of
You
soldier they
can't save
have.
them all, folks.
You see the quality of soldier they have, and it's.
I think it's
not
only
surprising
prudent
that
that we
they're-
steal it in at least one of these chests. Can I try and roll to open one? It's
What?
considered
Yeah.
stealing.
So it's various supply chests and crates and barrels. Some of them are lashed together, some of them are stacked. It looks like your basic, if you think about a wooden crate that you would ship things in if you lived in medieval times, this is what they look like.
Okay.
So go ahead, either give me a dexterity or strength check.
What am I?
Isaac freezing for anyone else? Just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
for-
yeah,
for all of
his
us.
internet
Little
is
ch- little
pooping out.
choppy.
Be seeing somewhere we're like.
I rolled 12, so +6.
What?
Isaac, your internet, it's poop.
Sucks.
You are robot.
It's because I put my safety zone filter on, so no guns allowed, and it's auto blocking him.
Let me.
Right.
I see what you did there.
He's got his porn blocker on.
Oh,
Oh
Oh, no.
I just
It's
don't
too
know.
hot.
The
Now,
chest
are we
swallowed
supposed
him
to
whole.
be seeing anything on the map right now?
No, you're
No.
supposed to be seeing the darkness.
Oh, cool. Okay, good.
The
Shit's not
darkness.
What about now? Is it working?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
For the moment, yeah.
Much better.
Yeah, it's probably this IV cam app that's fucking with my bandwidth. But I rolled a 12
Okay.
and
You-
+6, so 18.
Cool. Yeah. You walk over to a crate and you kind of look at it and you give it like a, and like the lid kind of goes and just pops right up.
There it is.
And you can roll an investigation check if you'd like.
Son of a bitch. What's
We fucking stealing from these guys now? Is our monk
No, I
stealing
I
from
see
these
my
guys?
habits have rubbed off on you.
19? I got a 19.
Yeah, you can see that inside of this is a sewing machine and a bunch of different like bolts of yarns and stuff that's just been boxed up.
Yeah, I peer over his shoulder. Maybe the next one?
Bashir's just like, okay, guys, like, let's
More yarn?
stop stealing now. Come on.
We're not
So,
stealing.
I'm a
There
logical
could be-
character,
yeah.
so it
There
makes
could be
sense that I
things in
would
here
want
that
some
aid.
yarn.
We're investigating.
Yeah, actually, you rolled so well on your investigation that you did notice that this box is sitting on a wooden plank while the rest of the floor is stonework.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we investigate?
Useful
everyone?
knowledge.
Everyone's just gonna, look at this.
Do I need to roll? Do
All
I need to
right,
roll again?
can we move the
look
box?
what Roland has pointed
Yeah,
out
you
here.
guys can move the crate.
All right,
at least
Bashir's
just
curious now.
Yeah, strong chap. Asheneer?
Boromir.
Is
I
that
think it was.
Boromir.
Yeah.
Get over here, Boromir. Why don't you be a pal and move this out?
is he
of the
talking to
way?
me?
Yeah.
I think he's talking to you.
Are you talking, Akameos, are you talking to me?
Bashirin.
Okay, I guess he's talking to me.
Sure.
All right, fine. I'll help you.
Yes.
What is
yes,
this?
I-
What is
I'm talking
happening?
to you, yes.
I come
Me
over,
trying to pump-
I like brace myself on the crate, look at Akameos, just what the fuck is wrong with this guy, and then push the crate off the plank.
Yeah, as you move the crate off the plank, more planks are revealed, and you see that this is actually a trapdoor with a lock in it.
Guys, there could be more
I
yarn
think we
down
should
there.
smash the lock.
We have a key.
lockpicking?
We have a key.
Oh. Is that
Do
where
we
we're
really?
supposed to be going, though? I thought it was like further along the passage that we're.
To hell with this trap door.
Be a
Yes,
fool,
I am much more
Pelagius.
interested. Yeah, I'm much more interested in the places that have the non-dangerous enemies, which is probably this. This looks ancient. It hasn't been
Could
used.
be-
Wait, are
Could
there
be
any other
gold
doors in
down
this
there.
place?
The lock doesn't look rusted, but it does look like it's old.
Got a nice
I-
patina
I
to
take
it.
the key that the dwarf gave us and put it in the lock and turn it.
Does it
Cool.
work?
Can you give me a dexterity check, please?
Okay.
The most dexterous
Fumble with
among
it.
us. Speedy Bashir.
I didn't realize
I
I'd be
did.
like getting a dex check on
Did
trying to
ask
unlock a
him
door.
to take care of this for
Um,
us.
That's a 16.
Oh,
Cool.
we're in.
Yep, the lock
We're in,
opens up.
boys.
We got
Okay.
it.
You put it in and you go, oh, cool. It works just fine.
Great, great.
Perfectly done.
So what
Do we
happens
have
to the
any-
one? Does the key like break? Like what?
Yeah, this,
Who
Do I
knows?
shit my pants while trying to open the door because I bent over? I don't understand. All right. So
You can use
I
a
kind of
torch
step
right
away
now.
from it. Okay, I guess it's unlocked.
Cool.
Definitely use
cool,
a torch right now.
All right. I go to open it with my gnome strength.
cool. With your gnome strength, it opens.
We're all right.
And underneath is revealed the secrets.
It's gonna be some zombie or vampire bullshit.
You
More books?
see,
It's always
Some
rats.
books.
More
Books.
books.
More yarn.
why are you being weird?
You always start in the sewers.
Huh.
Yes. While we stand here, perhaps
Just
we should
looking
create
into
some
it.
sort of flame, a light, anything. Maybe use a piece
I
of this
have
wood
dark
and
vision, so I can see.
Ah. Haha.
Yeah.
That's why it's being weird. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So you guys see a ladder. It's in the upper left of the everything that's going on. Just so you know.
enhance.
Enhance.
Zoom, enhance.
Enhance. Wow. Plus 250%, and it's still kind of small. All right.
I mean,
Got
not
it.
like the super upper left, but like, you know, the upper left area.
Yeah. So a lot of us have dark vision.
Yeah.
Can we
I
see
do.
any farther?
Oh wow.
Yeah, you guys can see down. It's a ladder that goes down about 10, maybe 15
Yeah.
feet.
How dark is
Um,
it down there?
It's because the trapdoor is open. The bottom of the antechamber is illuminated / low light. You can see a tunnel heading towards the south that cuts off before the light gives out because it's a short, small tunnel.
Oh, okay.
It's like the tunnel's probably about 7 or 8 feet tall, maybe 10 feet wide. It's not hewn out of rock. It's actually, stonework as well. And there's a little trail of dirt and dust that covers everything underneath here. It looks unused.
All right.
Well, okay then.
All right, boys. Time to man up.
Yeah, I say the sturdiest among us goes in front, and we continue on.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
Sibo.
follow behind you, Bashir.
All right.
Sibo, out
Oh,
first.
wait.
Sturdiest among us. Sibo. Sibo. Sibo.
That's Doug Dibdome.
Sorry, Tug Dimmadome.
All right,
Owner of
all
the
right.
Dimsdale
I'll go
Dome.
first.
As
I'll
my
I'll go
hat scrapes the
first.
ceiling.
So that's 2. Who else wants to be out there?
I'm going to be behind
Let's give it
Bashir.
a whirl. See where this goes.
Okay. So we want.
Bashir, do you have dark vision? Is anybody up there? Anybody going down with dark vision?
I have
I
dark
do.
vision.
Oh, everybody does. Okay, cool.
Everybody but me, basically.
As the guy who
For a
can't see,
person
go
down there.
Bucks.
Akamenos, you're going to be in the back just because I know you.
Yep. That's why I've not said anything.
Who am I missing? Pelagius. There you are. Ta-da!
Here I am. Here I am.
This whole time.
There he is.
So that's. I don't know if you guys can see all of that, but
Pelagius,
that's,
can you play us some suspenseful music, please?
Okay. Hold on. I think I can.
Would like to add a certain element to this right now.
you guys can see. 35. What's your distance down that you can see? Like 60 feet with dark vision or something.
Don't chew that.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you guys can see to right here, and it is dark. Oh, my camera's frozen.
So where's the
Sure
light
is.
coming from? Can't hear anything down here. Can you stop?
You asked for it.
I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
It's like echoing off the walls.
You obviously have never hung out with Isaac before, so.
You should be from the basement, and all you would hear was me. So.
Oh god, your hands are so sweaty.
Yeah.
Shut up. You're gonna wake up my dad. He's gonna kill us.
Good times.
God.
Is Jeff
That's
down
the only
here
time
with
we've
us?
ever been banned from hanging out at Brendan's house. Isaac screams. Anyway.
Wait, was that the night that we went outside to camp? And
No.
we decided we didn't want to camp outside again? The grand
Maybe.
parties were happening
Maybe.
across the street, and people got freaked out because Ben and Zach brought their little practice pipes for bagpipes, and that attracted some people, and they got weirded out. And then we went back inside your house from at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and Jeff was pissed.
It attracted some like random people.
Yeah, from a grand party across the street. So they wigged out. I think that's the maddest I've ever seen Jeff. That was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on anti-anxiety meds now. He's way chiller now. It's great. Anywho, here we are. You asked where the light was coming from. The light is coming from behind y'all. And then it pretty much ends right there. But those of you with dark vision don't really worry about it.
All right.
Those of you that are Pelagius, you should understand that you can't see much beyond that.
I can't see, so
Be concerned.
we good? Should I just walk forward?
Sibo, lead the way.
Wait, you don't have dark vision either?
Right.
Dragonborn don't. have dark
I
vision.
actually do have dark vision too, so
Yeah, I think you're
Oh.
confusing.
I think I'm the
Sibo
only
decided-
one
guess-
without dark
right,
vision.
You're
Is it on
you're
a
a half
character sheet?
you're a half elf. I'm sorry.
yeah.
All right,
It's
somebody
okay,
else go
happens to
first.
me
I
all the
can't see
time.
shit.
Sibo. We have volunteered Sibo.
Sibo?
Sibo leads the way.
Sibo, can you put your arms behind him and hold his arms as if they were your own and walk with his feet on your feet and inch forward in that fashion?
That
You
seems
sound
overly
like a military
complicated,
man.
Pell.
I am just
Plus,
trying to be
Pilo's
helpful.
probably half his height, so.
I'm just gonna move you guys all in a unit like this.
Don't worry, I have
Yeah,
my
that's
adventure
fair.
shorts on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pelagius has painted a picture. Pelagius has enacted a strategy that I'm confident will work.
What's your shirt? Oh, Cowboy Bebop, dope. Oh, nice. It's
Design.
the dog.
Hi.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, you still don't see anything besides the darkness.
Well, let us
There's
continue
no,
forward.
like, there's nothing like on the walls or anything. There's no like drainage or any.
No, you
sort.
see lichen. As you continue on, it what was dusty now becomes a little damp, and there's like a small trickle of water.
Starting to get
Okay,
moist in here,
wait.
boys.
So, listen, guys. This is I'm a little bit scared of the dark. So, I haven't told a lot of people that, but this is really scary for me. So,
vulnerable moment, Bashir. Vulnerability.
listen, I'm
Would it help you if I
I'm a
played
little
an
freaked
inspiring
out,
song?
and I.
Would it help you if I smacked your ass right now?
Yes.
A good game, perhaps.
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to roll for this?
He bends over, presenting his ass to the direction. He doesn't know where Roland is because he can't see anything. But
I give him a good smack.
also,
Good.
I detect. I try to detect if there's any evil around because I'm freaked out.
Yeah, you cast detect evil, and there's hey, Akamenos, what's your alignment?
Neutral.
Okay, yeah, you don't detect any evil.
Okay. Just whip around and look at Akamenos. Wait, what the fuck?
It's also going to severely fuck up your spell every time you try to use it.
I know, seriously.
Every time there is
Metal
evil
Gear noise goes off.
Akamenos.
I mean,
Has that taken care of the problem, gentlemen? Can we?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Are we proceeding?
I was freaking out, but I'm okay. I'm okay. We can go.
You're a star, okay? You're a star.
I seem to recall a very large fellow such as yourself, perhaps it was you, I couldn't really see because I was behind a wall, seemed to vomit fire, I think? That's what happened?
Yeah, that's the thing I can do, yes.
Perhaps you could illuminate the way that way.
Wouldn't it be too
It
brief?
takes a lot of effort for me to vomit up fire. It hurts.
What did I fake give you my ration for?
Well, you didn't give me your ration, so I guess I don't have an answer for you.
I knew he didn't actually give you those rations. That little rapscallion.
As you guys are having this
Sorry,
wonderful
dog.
conversation as you're progressing through, I'm going to need a perception check from Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
Sibo.
Right.
We're making a lot of noise. We're probably attracting a swarm of yarn enemies.
So I roll.
A herd of cats.
You said perception?
Meow!
Perception.
Undead
This is
cats.
likely a sewer. There's a lot of
20.
cats down here.
Let's see
A
here.
nurgle of cats.
21.
What'd you get?
21.
Oh my
21.
god.
Yeah, you see
God.
two
Is Duffy
mounds
Jesus?
of dark shapes at the edge of your vision.
Mounds?
Yeah, mounds of dark shapes.
Mounds.
Oy. Ooh.
Yikes.
Ooh, now's your
What
time
do you
to strike,
see?
Bashir.
Guys, I see
Work it
some
out.
mounds. They're dark shapes. I can't quite tell what they are.
I'm scared.
Can I throw a dart at
we should
one? I'm going to
investigate.
throw my dart at one.
Oh.
Sure.
Wait a second. Wait.
I would. Yes. Okay. You're all ahead of me. Go ahead, Bashir.
I just realized something. I have a fucking torch. But I'm the only one that can't see still, right? So
Well, if
maybe
you light that torch, we could see whatever that is. But
Okay,
they could
okay.
also see whatever we are.
Okay.
So
I'll
maybe
wait.
not.
I'll wait on the torch,
against-
and we can
2
maybe
against 6.
we can have somebody who is a little lighter on their feet go up there and see what these mounds are.
I think that's you, Akamenos. There's no drain pipes, but you can manage.
If only we had a rogue.
First of all, perhaps you should go before me, and then I will.
Akamenos.
Okay.
I say the monk. He is Leaf.
All right, so I will
I'll
use.
do it.
And I turn to you, the one with the mustache. Perhaps we can negotiate a small finder's fee for whatever it is you find up there. Tiny fee. 50 silver.
I only have 5 gold pieces. I'll give you 1 gold piece to go investigate.
Give yourself a
these
deal.
mounds.
Thank you.
From I have
didn't shake, okay?
I have a game question really quick.
Yeah, what's up?
So I can't see, and I'm guessing if I was using my torch, that would take one of my hands, but I can fight with my javelin one-handed because it's a simple one-handed weapon, and then hold a torch in my other hand. I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
I will stealth up there. Thank you. How much did you give me? Actually,
1 gold.
oh, sucker.
1 gold.
Wait, isn't gold more than silver?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, he's bad at
10,
negotiating.
No, wait.
10,
He
right?
said 50
100.
silver, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna give you more?
Yep. Already
I
added
don't
it.
have. I don't have silver though. I only have 5 gold pieces. You can't.
You can make change.
Technically, 10 silver is
It's
1
not
gold.
like tearing a dollar bill into 50 pieces.
like just
Oh,
like
10
real
silver
life.
is 1 gold. Okay.
Yeah, 10 silver is 1 gold.
So he has negotiated it in a better price.
Okay, so better.
Go ahead, Akamenos, roll your stealth check.
Please be actually stealthy this time.
Could be better. Oh no, it's 18.
Yeah, you're able to lithely avoid all of the drippy noises that you could be stepping in to get up here. And as you get closer, you see that what you thought were 2 mounds are actually 2 mounds of rats.
Oh.
Some of them are looking at you.
Like a mass of rats.
Does
With a fire burp now.
What did you find? What did you find?
What was it,
Should we-
Archimedes? What do you see?
Let us know.
What do you see with your demon eyes?
My brand.
and you
Rats
did
on
do a nature
anything.
roll?
What are the rats doing?
No. I've done all I can at this point. I'm back to the end of this line, and I like push past everyone else.
He sees the rats and runs.
Get back there. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Were
I
they
can
eating
go up
anything,
there
or
and
just like a mound of rats?
I can go up there and
mound.
just barf fire on them, as
I
Archimedes
saw
puts it.
basically 2 towers moving, and they were very much rats. I did not see if they were feasting on anything.
Eek.
Got the hell out
I
of there.
say we try and scare them away with a torchlight.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, I can't do anything without lighting the torch anyway, so...
Light the way.
All right. So I guess I step to the front and I light my torch and I pull out my javelin now and start making my way forward. I light my torch. I whip out my javelin.
Oh.
Oh my.
Start waving my javelin around.
Do you say that every time you unsheath your javelin?
Did the rest of
You guys better duck when I
follow-
turn around, or I might hit you with my jet dick.
Didn't see that coming.
Javelin. Yeah. Yep. That's.
Did the rest of you guys
straight outta-
follow, or is he just going up by himself?
Sibo's right behind him.
I'm like 10 feet behind him.
Like 10 feet behind him.
If he turns around, it
Right.
just goes over me.
I'm 11 feet behind him.
Okay. That's
Hi.
Wow, you're just like
Behind the girl
right
now.
on her, huh? Right on Laya.
Violently play or quietly playing suspenseful
And then
music.
Akamenos, you're way in the back, right?
Playing.
Yes, I
Did
pretended
that look
to.
good for everyone? Every square is 5 feet. I got it to work this time.
Looks
so.
fine.
Cool.
All right. We can't
you guys
control our
get-
characters, though. By the way.
I know.
Okay.
It's a different map. Every time I switch maps, I have to reset all the characters, and
that's
just
annoying.
too lazy this time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if we don't
very
need to,
annoying.
then that's fine.
Yeah, there'll come a time where I'll just have a preset map where I'll just trade maps in and out of, but I had
Right.
everything else already set, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just
No
do
problem.
this. As you guys get within 30 feet, the swarms, just, they attack, they swarm.
Shit.
Ew. Ew.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh god.
And we're gonna roll for initiative.
Oh.
Oh. Let's try that again.
Oh no.
Man,
Are we putting initiative in
no.
chat?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great.
Oh god.
That's not great. That's not great. None of these are
I
great.
can't go first.
What?
None of these are good. Ain't none of it good.
Sibo, save us!
Is there initiative like a plus for
Yeah,
initiative? or is this-
there's
Yeah.
right in the middle of the
Oh.
screen by armor class.
Oops. I forget everything.
Oh god.
I see we don't have inspiration anymore.
Right.
Oh,
so.
okay.
No,
Can I
we
change
keep
my number?
inspiration.
No, your inspiration stays until you use it.
Okay,
I don't
in that
wanna be
There we
case,
go, guys.
I'm going to use my inspiration to re-roll this initiative.
Yikes.
Can I? Is that how that's how that works at
Yeah,
any time?
that's
Okay,
exactly how it works.
I'm going to use mine because what the fuck?
All of ours are shit.
All right, 17.
Well, at least you get to go before the rats.
Maybe. We don't
What's
know
the
their
rest, yeah.
initiative yet.
First off, they're scary.
Yeah, I hate rats.
First of all, disgusting.
There's more rats.
Oh my god, there's also more of us.
They
You duplicated us, Brendan.
I know. It's because I had you guys on the wrong layer, so I couldn't add initiative
It's
blockers
okay.
for everyone. So
I think I'm gonna reroll too.
I share your Roll20 woes. I was making my new campaign or my new adventure today, and it was a pain in the ass.
it's like really helpful and also really not helpful at the same time.
There's that one, but it costs like $50 or $40. It's on Steam, and I guess it's awesome,
Yeah.
but it's just fucking expensive.
It's a lot.
Tabletop simulator
Yeah,
is what you're thinking
yep.
of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Apparently
a
it's-
lot harder, but it's way cooler.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
more
if somebody wants to invest the amount of time that it takes, it's a lot more time investment to make like dungeons and do things, but
Gotcha.
it looks way awesome.
Yeah, it has like dynamic lighting and shit, I guess.
Oh yeah,
Which is like,
yeah.
I get paid.
Pretty
You get
neat.
paid for
3D.
the level of detail, right?
Yeah. What's that?
Oh,
Guys, like
right.
DMs will normally get paid sometimes for that level of detail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and like some people have been doing this for so long that they just already have it all. All right, so we're gonna go with the second numbers that everyone put down. So,
I did not roll again. I did not use my inspiration.
19. Bashir, you have a 17. Sibo, you're at an
Time to
11.
get a drink.
Damn, I didn't even need to reroll. Oh, well.
Leah, you're at a 12. So who hasn't?
I didn't roll. I'm sticking with my 6.
I didn't actually re-roll. I just actually counted my initiative. I didn't
Got
like
it.
re-roll it to use my thingamajig. I just counted, right?
So Pelagius is at 7, and
Blue Moon. We are still looking for sponsors. Blue Moon. Crisp. Refreshing.
I think,
Minus
J Lore.
I think Simple Time should
Not that
sponsor
great,
us. I'm just
honestly. Not really.
You get
good
what you pay
wine.
for.
Jolt eye drops for the late night Dungeons and Dragons.
For the stoner Dungeons and Dragons.
so for
Are those
Dungeons
like,
and
are those
Dragons.
like Rotos?
Yeah,
Is that like
exactly.
a Roto
So
brand?
for
Yeah.
all Dungeons and Dragons.
So top of the round, Roland, you are up. You are being swarmed by rats.
There
are-
is not a
Yes.
whole lot I could do. I do like a single target? Do I have to target one rat, or do I target the mound of rats?
So a swarm of rats is considered its own creature because an individual rat is so small. It's one of those like targeting the swarm. Chances are if you would hit, you would hit individual ones.
Okay, I guess I try like a fancy barrel
Yeah.
roll since I'm getting attacked.
Barrel roll.
Go barrel roll!
You're going to
like-
barrel roll on top
You
of
just
rats.
try
Wired.
to spin really fast to get them all off.
And I'm just flailing my arm.
You're just gonna roll, just roll on top of the mound.
Look at that monk go!
I'm just
That's some
doing
ancient monk techniques.
incredible technique. Technique! Okay,
They
roll.
don't teach you this one in the Monk Academy.
All right, I got a. Since I'm gonna use my dex.
If you're gonna try to do a barrel roll, give me an athletics check or acrobatics. Give me an
Oh.
acrobatics check.
So the bonus score, correct, to my roll is that makes it a 10.
A 10.
Oh. Good.
Yeah. So
Roll into
you
them.
you call out that you want to do a barrel roll, but you don't get really good footing. So like they swarm with you as you move back 5 feet.
You roll with them.
Yeah. Like they're swarming you, and you couldn't really shake them. They're like latching onto your clothes and stuff. They're in your pockets and in
They're
your
nibbling
socks.
you. Little
Any-
nibble, nibble.
Yeah.
Anybody else seen remember Jackie Chan Adventures and that guy that used to like say out loud his moves before doing them?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't remember that, but that sounds pretty great.
Sounds about
I
right.
mean, so far that's all I've done. in
Yeah,
my
I imagine that's what Isaac's
So-
doing, is just tipping off the enemy to what he's about to do.
Do a barrel roll.
Knee kick!
Roll strike.
Yeah, you have to come up with names for every type of strike you do.
Falcon punch.
Yeah, no, he can't do that yet. That's a high level move.
That's a high level trait. Yeah.
Um,
So that was your. Technically, that was your action because you wanted to do a check, but I'll allow it for movement if you want to do your action.
Be like actually hit the rats.
Because that's what I thought I was doing. I thought I was attacking.
a barrel roll's not an attack, man.
How do you?
Yeah.
It's a barrel roll.
You're gonna like
Yeah.
smush them with your roll, like lay on top of them.
Oh,
I guess
Okay.
you need to let me know, like specifically, like I'm making an attack, and then I'll know, like, oh, cool.
that,
cool.
yeah, that's why it was like, I guess, a low score then. If it was, because I didn't roll a 20, I rolled a D4. So.
Yeah, you always need to roll a d20 for something like that.
Okay. Can I redo that? Is that? I mean, if not, it's fine.
we can just say, how about you make your attack now, and we'll keep everything else the way it was because that was fun for me.
Okay. So just roll again.
Yeah, but instead of rolling a d4, make sure you roll. So the first part of doing an attack is reading your homework, and the second part of doing an attack is taking your d20 and using that to see
not
if
wrong.
what you're going to do connects with whatever it is that you're hitting. So basically, your d20 is like on a scale from the most failure to the most crit, where am I going to land on a success range? And then once you find out you're successful, then you roll the individual damage, which is the smaller die. And an attack is basically a specialized skill check.
Okay, the 20 is 18.
Perfect. And then you add your whatever you're attacking with modifier.
Yeah. So that's going to be unarmed.
Unarmed strike?
Dexterity, yeah. That's going to be +4 to my D4. And I got a 5.
You cut out on that, I'm sorry.
I got a 5.
5 damage. You rolled your d4, and
Yeah.
you got a 1 plus the 4.
Yep.
Cool. So you rolled an 18, and you get +6, which hits, and you do. It's what type of damage? Bludgeoning damage.
Just says martial arts. Yeah, bludgeoning. Yep, bludgeoning damage. Yeah,
Cool. So you are in the swarm of rats, and you kind of do one of these pop, and like a rat that was like jumping up at your face just explodes.
Ew.
Just one?
Just one.
Yep, just the one.
Okay. It's gonna be a long fight.
Point of order from free actions. Can we do checks as free actions, like nature checks to figure out?
Sometimes yes.
Okay.
Yep. But like right now, absolutely, if you wanted to.
Pels yells out from the back. We can do free actions, guys. Just remember,
Don't forget about your free actions.
get your free actions. We're just giving them out.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Eric, would you ask
Alright.
for your joke?
That was driving me nuts.
What I asked about free actions, like you can do a check on like the enemy, like to perceive or for insight into their intentions are. Or for this, I was thinking nature, just to see like if what we can figure out based on what we know about nature and stuff.
Yes. I mean, my time in the mean streets, I won't tell you guys where that is because there's a lot of different streets. I've come across many rats.
Streets. Very mean.
So Skosh, you made a successful attack, which as a monk means that you could use one of your key points to do a bonus attack if you'd like.
I don't think I have any key points yet. I'm not until level 2. if I read that correctly. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
have any key points yet.
Cool. Then I for some reason I thought that was level 1.
I
But
thought he has to
I
use
have
key
also-
for that? You can't just do it?
Some
When he's unarmed?
I still get a bonus action for unarmed strike, though.
Yeah. Your bonus action, unarmed strike. When you use your attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make. Oh yeah, you don't need to use a key point. You can just do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Just punch with that left hand now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, I rolled a 17 on that one.
Cool.
Like,
With
So-
a +6.
So that's gonna,
and
we're gonna hit. We're doing
That's gonna be a
great
hit.
tonight. And then I got a 5.
killing them rats.
nice. So you exploded the first one, and then like out of the corner of your eye, you saw like another one, and you just like pop down. And, like everybody was kung fu fighting, and those cuts were fast as lightning. And
Exploding palm. Exploding palm. Diablo 3.
palm trick.
That's what you yell before you do it. Exploding
You
balls.
hear the meager squeals of these rats as they their organs rupture.
Ew.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh my
I
God.
hear it all over myself.
Oh my god.
And that brings us to Bashir.
All right.
You
So,
are also covered in rats.
I'm just covered in rats, and at this point, I'm just screaming, ew, 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 and I drop my torch and my javelin and pull out my maul and just fucking start swinging while yelling, ew, 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 ew.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack with your maul. I don't think that there's any penalties because you have a torch on the ground.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was curious what you're going to say. Okay, so that's a 14 plus 6, so 20, because that uses strength, I'm sure, right?
Yes, it hits.
It's okay. And then what's the damage on that? 2d6 plus 4. Where's the 6?
Maul's fucking gross.
Yeah. 5, 3, so 12 damage.
Yep. So you go ew, 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 and you drop like what's in your hands, and you grab your maul out, and you just kind of bring it down, and boom, right in front of you, and just crush like a small portion of this swarm. One might even say a quarter of the swarm that's
All right.
on you.
Ew, ew, ew! My turn's over.
You like didn't want to light them on fire there, bro? You just want to smush them?
No, I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm not thinking about anything except swinging my maul.
Okay.
But thinking about stuff is Leah's thing, and it's her turn.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast some of these fucking rats away. They're not on me, right? I'm far enough away. I don't have a rat on
Yeah,
me.
they are specifically in the spots where they are right now.
Okay, good. 'cause
Are you
they're
gonna
on
shoot
me.
the ones that are on Bashir, or are you gonna shoot the ones that are on Roland?
She gonna miss and hit me now?
Maybe.
Me.
Depends what she rolls.
I'm gonna explode.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Roland.
Be the end of my.
Probably a better idea because Roland's doing like martial arts and
He's
stuff,
like-
and I'm freaking
barrel
the fuck.
rolling.
Like I'm flailing around
Then
wildly.
again, Alec has just as good of a chance as hitting one of us with his maul as Emily does.
Oh,
to
dude, you
blow
don't want
one
to be
of us
anywhere
up.
near me. I'm very, very upset.
And Sibo is just right behind this large
It's like
dragon
ducking his head from the
flailing with a
wall.
maul covered in rats.
Ew, ew, ew.
Oh. Okay. Do I add the 5 to this roll or to when I rolled the d10? I'm confused.
You add the 5 to this roll. It's a
This roll,
ranged
okay.
spell attack.
I couldn't remember. 19? 13 plus 5, 19? Did I count right?
13 plus 5 is 18.
18. Can't
Are
count.
you counting? You're not doing math?
However, comma, it hits.
Bad books.
Oh, 1.
Oh my.
What? You rolled a one?
You,
You don't get any modifiers.
Oh my god! It doesn't matter when you roll one.
Yeah.
Eyes is
Lord.
getting blasted.
it's a cantrip, so it just gets the one. Oh yeah, you explode one of them. It's just,
Yeah. 1 damage.
Oh, 1 damage.
one-
Oh, I thought you rolled a
nine
1
to
for the
hit.
check.
No, she
No,
just like
no,
One
that's gonna
damage.
check.
I literally
one
just
on the
like
head.
Damn.
fletch 1 off of you. Thanks.
You like batted it in the nose.
You're welcome. I got 1.
Just a little
There's one
You're
down.
welcome.
I'll do 1 at a time. It's all right.
Gee, I've been saved by Leah. How swell.
I mean,
Cool.
I won't
Leah,
forget
do you want to move or anything? Because otherwise that ends your turn.
yeah, I'm gonna move like a little bit farther away from the rats, like backwards.
How many squares?
Just a square.
That's going to put you right there because you can't be on the same place
Yeah.
as Pell.
That's fine.
Okay. Cool. And
Unless you want to, we are becoming fast friends, as it were. I'm making a lot of them this adventure.
Chuck,
Yeah,
what a
I
good
think
guy.
I'm
It's
good
your
for a little
turn.
bit. Yeah.
All right.
Sibo. Okay.
Sibo's turn.
Sibo's turn.
All right. So I got 2 daggers. Can I equip both of them?
Yeah.
Start a stabbing.
Oh God, they're like
I'm
on
just
me.
gonna start.
He's trying to like stab between the like wild maul flailing.
That's what I'm gonna do. In between, like as I duck the
Yeah.
balls, I'm just gonna
Picking them off of me.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if that's successful.
Hopefully.
So go ahead, roll for your first attack
All right,
with your
first
with your main hand
what's
dagger.
the modifier again? Which one do I use?
It should on your screen on your actions underneath attack. The hit/DC gives you a +3.
Oh, sweet.
and that
So-
is your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
okay, so I use.
You use the D20. And then
Okay,
you add
okay,
that.
cool. So the first one is 21.
21 hits.
Yeah,
Some
21.
crazy good rolls against these rats, guys.
These rats.
Jeez, last week.
All right, so
You had to get it out of your system.
yeah. So I roll the D4,
Okay.
and +1 is 4.
Yep. Cool. Yep. You with your first one, you shish kebab 2 of them.
Yeah. All right. Next stabbeth.
Stabbeth. Remember to
18.
honor the Stabbeth.
18.
So this using your bonus action because both of your weapons are light, you get to do 2 weapon fighting. When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless that modifier is negative. So basically your second attack will just be whatever you roll.
Okay, 15.
15, well, to hit 18 hits, but it's the damage that doesn't get the bonus.
Oh, that doesn't get the +1. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so 18. Now let's
18 hits.
a 3.
Cool.
Again.
With the second one, you got another one, and it's dead.
I feel like I
I
really
I let out a
noise
victory
make-
gnome screech.
Aren't there still a lot of them?
Victory!
The swarm that is
How many did we kill now? 6? 6 rats?
Just
the
about.
swarm is
7? No, more
looking
than that.
like
It's
it's
out
getting
small.
pretty. You can see spots in it. Obviously, there's dead ones. It's not a full swarm that's on Bashir anymore, but it's now the swarm's turn, and it's going to make an attack to Bashir.
Oh,
All right. AC of 16.
Yep. The swarm on you misses.
Oh.
And then
They're just kind of crawling all over you, just like.
yeah, they can't seem to get past your plate, chain, scale, armor, whatever it is you're wearing. It's just they're gnawing on metal. It's not
As I
working.
just.
So let's see how the one on Roland does.
Has anyone
Roland,
played a Plague's Tale?
what is your
Very
armor
funny.
class?
16.
This one also doesn't seem... You're moving around too quickly for them to be able to sink their teeth into any fleshy bits.
You really
Speaking
threw
of
him off
fleshy
that
bits,
barrel roll.
Pelagius, it's your turn.
All right, I want to take that free action to see what I can learn about these rats, and in particular, I want to know if they have any natural predators.
Okay.
That is a nat 20.
Wow.
Cool.
Y'all wanna
You know
see-
everything
that
about
a-
them.
That this swarm of
Sure, if
rats,
you can see.
their
Next to your
damage
forearm.
and they're a group
Yeah,
of rats that all coexist in one shared living commune. They have a natural predator of basically anything that would eat rats. So cats, owls, wolves, hobos, you name it. Basically anything that would eat a rat would eat. Hobo is not an offensive term. I looked it up. They
Just in
are.
preparation for this adventure.
They have found safety in numbers, so they gain resistances to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. They are, because of their safety in numbers, they're immune to being charmed, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, knocked prone, restrained, or stunned. They have 30-foot dark vision, and they have a relatively standard passive perception. They have a keen sense of smell, however, and they can occupy another creature's space and vice versa, and they can move through any opening. Because they are a grouping of rats, their damage that they are able to affect is determined by the number of rats that are still remaining in their swarm, aka their hit points. And the one in front of you is at 20 out of 24, and the one... I'm sorry, the one that's on Roland is at 20 out of 24, and the one that is on Bashir is at... Let me see if I did my math right on this. 15 out of 24.
All right. The first thing you said was... The first thing that you said was that they, like, harbor in a, like, central location or something like that?
I mean, they found safety in numbers. It's just a bunch of rats that exist collectively in an area. It's not like a magical thing. It's just like
they have a
it's a
collective
bunch of rats.
Cool.
Like a hive mind?
I am going to cast Minor Illusion, and I am going to make a loud hissing sound as to, like, scare these rats and see what happens.
Okay.
If it is allowed. I believe
It's totally allowed.
I believe I don't need to do anything for Minor Illusion, do I? I think I just do it.
Yep, you just do it.
Yeah.
They do not seem to be frightened by this
Shit.
hissing noise
Hear the hiss though.
because they have
Hear the hiss?
a condition immunities of being frightened.
Ah, shit. I should have been
Damn
paying
it.
closer
Bashir,
attention.
Bashir yells, "Oh fuck! There's a snake!"
Go ahead and give me a
Tebow was
wisdom
frightened
saving
because
throw there,
snakes-
Bashir.
Love gnome.
Are you not part reptile yourself? Get a grip.
This is all terrible.
He's unhinged.
Bashir's having a very bad time.
I'm covered
Well, if
in
nothing
rats.
else, I managed to frighten the Dragonborn.
All right.
That's my turn. Except I would like to move 5 feet back.
Oh,
Directly
you're gonna move
back.
away from me. I see how it is. Mhm.
It's not personal, my dear.
Akamenos, it's your magnificent turn.
Can tieflings use their tail to hold objects?
Ooh, now there's different schools of thought on it. Yes, you can use it to hold objects. I like to think so. It requires concentration to do it because it's not something that you've studied, and you won't get any proficiency bonuses using that appendage.
Sure. So I would like to move toward. Wait, who's covered in the rats right there? Is that Roland?
Roland's on top. I'm on bottom.
Okay, I see on the bottom. Okay, so I rush towards Roland. Yeah. I think that's that's enough. That's for my. And I take my makeshift dagger out and I kiss it. And then I stick it in my tail. It wraps around the ledge of it, and I try to attack the rats that are on Roland, and I say, "You get away from my bank!"
My benefactor.
Is that all I'm good for?
Roll an attack, but you don't get your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Unless he's gonna cut me.
This is
I'm gonna dodge the rats and get stabbed.
It's a 19.
Okay, 19 hits.
Okay.
Oh.
Do I get my bonus here? It's a 4.
No.
So I don't get to add my 4.
No.
So, but it's still a 4.
Cool. You whip your tail around, and you manage to make purchase on some rats, and one of them drops dead.
Yes, motherfucker.
One at a time. Here we go.
I know. Bashir's like, this one at a time thing's not gonna work, guys. Get the rats off me!
We have to kill at least 2 rats each turn.
Top of the round.
What'd you
Roland,
say,
you're up.
Pierce?
If you burp, this is all over.
Burp.
Wait, I have a question. Dragonborn's fire breath can only be used once a day, right?
It's short rest.
Short rest.
So I do
okay.
have it. Yeah.
I think
You
we should
use it on a swarm that's
prudent to
actively
say that.
engaged with you, though.
I mean, now they're all over
Yeah, that's
Roland and himself.
that I'm not sure if
That's
if I fucking barf on myself and if I use
me.
fire
It's
breath,
gonna
is
burn
it
me.
actually clearing myself? Because that wouldn't
I
do
would
that.
say
I wouldn't.
probably
think.
not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
It depends on the direction
burn
that you're
me.
shooting it.
Can I
feel-
shoot it into my own square straight down?
You can shoot it into your own square straight
Can
down.
Can I
Wait,
3D
no.
cone straight down?
You get a roast.
Yes, on your turn. You totally can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to have some space.
It is a 15-foot cone straight down on top of you, so it will spread.
Okay. So
Anyways, I
so
don't
are
like
we
what I'm
gonna?
starting to see Alec
guess-
do or Bashir
yeah.
do.
Well, I'm not saying I'm doing that.
I'm only stuck with so many movesets while I'm trying to fend off a swarm of rats, so I'm gonna them again. And I rolled a 2 plus 6, so it's an 8.
You are too
Slipping on the
concerned out of the
rats.
corner of your eye by Bashir's panic and maul and talking about if he can shoot fire down at himself and if he'll burn himself.
Bashir's starting to hiccup over there.
And you unfortunately don't connect with any of the rats that are attacking you.
Son of a biscuit.
All right.
Dadgum.
So all right.
Speaking of which, Bashir,
So, how if I cone straight down, are we saying it just kind of spreads in a circle around me to each 5-foot radius, or how are we judging that?
Are you burning?
I would treat it because it's going straight down that the end of the 15-foot cone would extend from around your square.
To
So
the next
you would.
squares? Right,
Yeah,
right
so you would
around me?
effectively,
All right, just do it, Bashir.
I would
just
do
it.
a 3x3 square, basically.
yeah, let me draw a shape
Okay.
here. You would get that.
Steve-O's about to get torched.
Yeah,
I'm not
Steve-O.
seeing anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I'm
Yeah.
I would also urge caution because you only have your breath once per short rest, and these rats don't seem to be giving us too hard a time, despite how much Bashir is freaking out.
You would torch that.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
perhaps shouldn't
Okay.
do that.
So
No, I think it's been great.
So
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. So.
Wait. Hear me out. You got to play the character as the character
No,
is.
and this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm playing. I'm gonna play the character because this is my character, right? And I'm very. Bashir's very grossed out by rats, to the point that he's gonna vomit. He's gonna just start vomiting profusely, but it's fire.
Oh god.
So you guys, he's flailing around, and he just goes, boom, and just vomits fire everywhere.
Fuck.
Okay.
So,
It's a 12 dex save.
Tebow and Roland, I'm going to need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
My adventure is shorts.
Oh, and I guess the rats also need to make a dexterity saving throw or whatever.
I rolled a 18.
Cool.
All right.
Yes. See
Didn't
those
even-
on.
Only half damage.
Right. Oh no.
Or are you moving them out of the thing?
I'm.
Do
Isaac,
they see it coming?
I got a 17.
Cool. Yep. You guys both get out of the major blast zone. Go ahead, roll your damage.
All right.
And whatever he says, you take half that damage.
Oh god. 3.
You guys each
2d6.
take
I get
1
3.
point. You each take 1 point of fire damage. Yep. These rats have had enough with the fire, and they scurry off into the darkness.
They dip.
So I'm on the ground. I'm on all fours, and I'm just retching little fire pukes onto the ground still.
God.
Sibo's adventure shorts are singed a little bit,
But they are intact.
This is fucking disgusting. What the
Another
fuck?
fire.
Too soon.
I thought the Dragonborn was supposed to be heroic.
It was rats, man.
Yeah, I think we all just kind of shake our head. As I walk past it, like I use my tail to like put out a couple of the cinders on the ground.
Listen,
Did you guys know he had a tail?
No.
The prop has entered the scene.
The tail is out of the bag, I guess.
yeah, let's talk about his tail. That was a pretty cool thing you did there with your tail.
I like wrap it up, and I actually move pretty quickly to the exit of this. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
See,
But I
but
don't say that
moves
I don't
quickly.
want to talk about it anymore. Yeah.
Continue on down pretty quickly. Just you get to the end, and you see that there is a old ironwork gate at the end.
Who'd we lose?
I run after him because like I
Steve-O
want to be
also
away from
scurries
this whole scene of me
forward.
vomiting everywhere.
Did you pick your torch back up? You want to like bring some light with you?
Oh, yep. I'm sorry. Yep, you're so smart, liar, man. You're a fucking nerd.
Thanks, nerd.
I pick up my torch and my javelin. I put the javelin back, and I
Look
Yeah,
have
at
my
think
the
torch.
brain on Laya.
Right? You all think my books are funny now?
I
Fucking
clean
nerd.
off my daggers and continue forward.
Cool. So yeah, you all see now that there is a old ironworked gate at the end with a rusty-looking keyhole.
Well, I have this key,
By the
so
way, great name for an inn, by the way.
the rusty keyhole.
Rusty keyhole. Oh,
Pretty
God.
alright. But it's like an inn. It's like a seedy
brothel,
inn
yeah.
that like there's probably some backroom brothel going on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's the rusty-looking keyhole. That's the thing about it.
Oh god. All right.
I don't know
Well,
if that's better.
I'd like to step
I don't think
aside.
it's
guess
Bashir,
I'll-
how about you try that key?
Yeah, I guess
On
I'll.
this one,
Okay. So I'm
Shove
gonna
it in
roll.
there.
I'm gonna roll a dex
Get
check
it
on
in
that,
there.
right, Brendan?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-mm.
So that's a 7.
Oh, you didn't quite shove it in there hard enough.
Aha!
Crazy.
You can't seem to make it budge. You get it in there, and it's just not clicking.
Does anybody else want to try
Diva
this
wants to
here?
try.
Give me
I can't do anything right.
Give me the key.
And I use my thieves tools to try to pick the lock.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a dexterity check with your thieves' tools.
18.
Yep, you're able to you go in there and then it opens.
Yeah, I push it open, but I stand aside and I just stare at Bashir.
All right, fine. Walk through. Fucking tieflings.
So you guys walk through out into the stream. We're going to do a scene transition here, so let's pause for 10, come back at 9:30. Everyone do your potty, get your drinks, have smoke. Yeah, move around.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Replace Doug Dimmadome.
Nice.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
I was really enjoying Doug Dimmadome.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Yeah, when they were like, when Eric was like, you should save that, I was like, no, because I've been planning this whole time for Bashir to be so freaked out he vomits fire. So
I mean, yeah.
I just wanted one more turn. One more. I wanted that first Maul turn, and then the second turn, he's just going to be like, oh! Just too funny.
That is called playing the character as the character is, and I am very, very impressed.
Too funny.
Sibo, let's get you in here, bud.
Yeah, so what does he look like now?
Get Doug Dimmadome out of here. Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
That Doug Dimmadome. That's what he looks like.
Oh, cool. Can you like scale up the 5 foot like markers? Do you get what I mean? Like just scale everything up, maybe double somehow, because I have to zoom in all the way for it to be like.
Yeah, I can, but
okay, maybe not today, but just like for next time. If it's
let me do
stuff.
it on the next map that we got going on. Okay. If I can get that real quick, I'll see what I can do here.
Yeah, because 250% is still like pretty small.
Which is weird because mine's at 150 and it's pretty good.
Oh really?
Yeah. But let me see what I can do here. Token.
I can do an actual zoom with that, I guess.
Eventually, I think that we've got to have some sort of story that, like, this explains why our troop goes by the Wheelie Boys.
Yeah, somehow get that in there.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely.
I already have an idea, but I want to see if it just happens organically first.
Yeah. See if something comes along.
Yeah.
All right, and now it's my turn to step away. I'll be back.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pee. I stopped doing the like switch the character sheet thing on the stream because it's a shitload of work, and like I don't think it really added anything. I don't know.
I don't
what do
think
you?
so either. I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah. Okay. If this, like, when you watch this one back, or if people watch this one back at all, if it seems like it should be there, I don't mind doing it, but I don't know. It didn't seem like it was giving us much.
No.
So what games are people playing on these computers nowadays? What gaming platform, like Steam, Epic Games? What's going on? What's cool these days?
Mostly lots of Overwatch.
Yeah,
That's like the
I
main
mean,
one.
I've been planning on actually just starting the download of that during this, and I haven't yet.
Yeah, I would wait until after. And then
Yeah, I mean, I have Mech Warriors 5 downloading in the background, and once we
fuck
started
yeah.
doing this, it slowed the fuck down. Like once we started doing all the shit, and
Yeah.
Kayla's doing their Zoom meeting too, so we got two like in
Yeah.
the house. I had like it's crawling.
So yeah, the main games that are getting played right now. There's the group of 4 playing Divinity, doing a run through of that, and then there's Overwatch that kind of everybody's playing, and that's kind of it at the moment. But
There's like 9 people playing Overwatch.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch those videos just because I haven't touched a game yet. Like I said, since before Ball was
watch
introduced.
that one that's like one video back. It's like the
Was that in
second to
Watchpoint
last.
Comms?
It's in
There's so many different fucking lobbies.
Yep, it's in what's it fucking
The lobby
called?
TV.
Service Shop, and it's not the most recent one. It's the one,
Oh, how to improve
the
fast.
complete Overwatch Jumpstart Guide. Yeah, and so that's like if you're getting
Just
back
save that
into
one
it.
for later.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're getting back
Yeah, I
into
plan
it,
on watching it at
or
work today.
there's a lot of new people getting into Overwatch right now. So
I gave you a wheelie boy.
noise.
So is this thing on this thing that we're all doing together? This is like a group of like gaming pals that you have that all play on different games with each
Yep.
other, or okay, cool,
pretty much.
cool.
Yep, we've got like
Much me.
so Wednesdays are game night, and we have now like 10 people playing Overwatch, which is actually a lot.
Yeah,
We have to like
Yeah.
switch out and stuff, but we're
Roger,
actually
hold on.
almost to the point where we're just gonna have 2 full groups.
Nice.
Which, I mean,
But
yeah, then we
this
can do
was-
6 on
LAN
6s.
party. Am I right, guys?
Exactly. So we this was originally started like 3.5 years ago now, and we have been doing like weekly game nights, and it just kind of like more recently it really blew up. We were 6 people for like a year and a half, and then now everybody got their fucking stimulus check and was like, it's time to build a computer.
It's Mario!
All the parts are sold out. All right, I'm gonna pee.
God, yeah. I'm just so still bummed about. I cannot believe I have to wait till Saturday. Oh my god. For my newest motherboard to come.
Nice.
Yeah, because the current one is.
Oops.
I should have just had now. And the thing is, like, it's being shipped to my work, and was hoping it'd be there by Friday. It's actually going to be there Saturday, so I'm literally going to have to drive to my work and just wait for the mailman to come. Just wait outside.
I've been waiting for you, boy.
You're like, come on, give me that. That's what I got to do. Man, I love this camera.
It's a serious improvement, I have to say.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, I've been sitting on it for like 2 weeks now. Just can't do anything. Dude, using the phone was just, it was not a fun time.
Pierce, how
I'm
long
really
has
enjoying
game night been going on now? Are we at 3 years? Your microphone's up.
Yeah, no, I was trying to think. We all got Overwatch on the PC. No, yeah.
We got on the Xbox originally. Then we started with PUBG, right?
That wasn't game night though. That wasn't game night.
Yeah.
That was just us playing on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Game night didn't start until we all got PCs.
And it started with PUBG.
It started with Overwatch first,
Did
and
it?
then we played for like 3. PUBG came out and switched over to PUBG.
Okay.
PUBG's whack.
Yeah, it was fun for a while, and now it's just
You mean the greatest
Shit.
game ever made, PUBG?
just shit.
So it's been 3 years, yeah, and it was created because, well, it's just easier to plan things around, but also just that we didn't feel like we were missing out on other days.
Yeah.
Like today.
Emily, have you been
This was
watering
the original
your
game night, Tuesday nights.
Yep.
Well,
Last
this
6
is the
months,
original game. So
The Wheelie Boys has expanded, and it's been awesome. Multiple different nights with different things, and like, I like
That's
it.
great.
Fucking Duffy and I are gonna start playing MechWarrior 5.
That'll
Oh,
be
good. What day of the week will that be? Should I work on?
Just work on all of them.
But
really.
you're a part of it. You're part of one of the days. You can play these games.
I know. I don't know why you're so salty. You're here.
I'm not.
yeah, literally.
No, it makes
Sean
it
is
easier
over
than
here, and I have to like find time in my week to be like a husband and be part of her life because
Yeah,
it's like
me
otherwise
too.
I'd just be gaming the whole time.
Right?
I know.
It's so exhausting.
Women suck.
being a husband.
Why did
being-
we get married?
Yeah, like
Dude, I don't listen. I feel like I was like Link in Ocarina of Time. In like 2009, I plunged a sword into the stone, and then I woke up 7 years later married, and I was way unqualified for this.
The sword and the stone metaphor.
You all know what I'm about.
He plunged his sword into a slit in the stone.
And some old man drugged me and kept me hostage for 7 years. Yeah.
That is basically what happens. Yeah, yo, listen, I know you thought you were gonna get the Master Sword, but it ends up I kept you here for 7 years unconscious. Definitely didn't touch your penis.
Yeah. Turns out the sword has been linked to you for ages, but whatever. I'm smarter than you. I'm a boomer.
I'm a boomer. Which, he was the Oracle of
Being old.
Time. He must have been, he was the Oracle of Time.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
He was that sage.
Yeah,
He was
Sage
the
of Time,
boy
yeah.
touch seniorist.
Oh,
The most senior of boy touches.
What's
going on there,
Far
Isaac?
from it. While Isaac figures that out, Alec, I view the Xbox gaming sessions as proto game night.
Yeah, yep.
Like when we were playing Overwatch and Battlefield 1 on Xbox.
Yep.
good old beef.
Game night really didn't start until Dave got
Michigan is
PUBG.
where spots
Yep.
from anti-box.
Once it was us
is
four. Once we got Dave
Summer
drunk and
17,
convinced him to take
yeah.
an Uber to Best Buy and drop $1,500 on a laptop. We were at a restaurant. And he was like, I haven't even got my food yet. And we were like, dude, if you go now, you'll get there before they close. And so he went, and he never got that food. We brought it home, and he never ate it. And we ended up just stuffing ourselves in a room all weekend. We
I love
these
it.
guys traveled to Michigan to see us, to see Emily and I, and then we hung out in a tiny room all weekend playing PUBG.
We played like 20 hours of Overwatch in 2.5 days.
Yeah,
Winning.
That sounds
PUBG.
Winning.
That sounds great.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Emily's like, yeah, it was wonderful.
it was great.
Delightful.
So instead of like
Getting
doing
to think
Michigan
that-
stuff, exploring Royal Oak.
I think Emily
Yeah.
might not like you guys actually.
I
She's
tolerate
been
that.
hanging around with us for
She's-
decades.
This is just
She
yeah.
seems
like rare.
oddly content to like not be with you all the vast majority of the time.
She enjoys being
Why
annoyed
we've
by
been
us.
together for
Listen,
15 years.
yeah, we've been together since we were 15. She's
It's a
fine.
secret. It's a secret.
It's a secret. Don't actually see each other most of the week.
Yep. She was
That's
night
great
shift.
bread.
The thing is she was night shift, so like I was usually just like by myself at night. So
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
your fault.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Thing too.
Fuck me for making a
Night shifts are
living,
nice.
man.
Yeah, fuck you for like
Well, if
paying
you weren't
for
so
my
lazy,
housing.
you'd make a better living.
I know.
Fuck you for like paying for my living while I was going to school and taking double the time you took in school.
Yeah, great.
You're that.
Well,
that
she did
deadbeat,
graduate high school, so, you know, she had a
I was
leg up.
definitely a deadbeat husband for a while. Boyfriend.
You
but-
were that deadbeat husband in Hey Arnold that's like, Lucy, can't you get a second job?
Pulled out a lot of like late 90s, early 2000s animation references tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good.
Second Chan Adventures.
It was a very informative on my personality. I don't know if that was obvious or not.
So things that may or may not be obvious is the gate is now open.
Ooh.
All
Or
right.
at least unlocked. Maybe, I
Let's
should say it's at
go.
least unlocked.
Through it.
Let's go fly.
Is there
So-
any light? Can we
Michelle.
see anything? We're about to walk into some more rats.
I think we
Bashir,
can see the
Oh,
trees.
If you will divert your attention towards more of the center of the north
There it
center
is.
quadrant of the map, you'll see that you all have come out of this place. Well, actually, Bashir's the one that came out of this place.
Oh.
So there's the
Do you all-
ocean.
Do you all see the ocean down there?
Yep.
Smell the brine in the air.
Bashir, you being the first one out, why don't you go ahead and give me a perception check? A perceptive check.
Right, a
How perceptive is that,
check.
Jack?
Why don't
I
you
have plus
percept
3 to
ourselves?
that
Big
thing.
perception check.
And okay. So I have that dot filled in. Does that mean I add my proficiency, or is it already added?
It means that both. You are already at proficient, but it will be adding it naturally to whatever number on your screen is.
Okay, cool. So that plus 3 that's next to perception is what I'm taking.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 14.
Cool. You.
That is a 3.
I meant like.
Yeah, you see that there is two groups of raiders patrolling the stream down here, looking for townsfolk by the
Have they
look of
seen
it.
us?
They have not seen you yet.
Oh God, what have we done?
Yet, get behind
I
that
turn
rock
back.
bash.
Akamenos.
Oh, yeah. Now you
Roland.
want a favor from me. Now you want
Roland.
to tell me how to play. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Why don't you
didn't want to
guys-
do the
Yeah.
fire thing when I wanted you to do
what-
the fire thing with me.
I literally vomited fire, man.
I'm just your little stealth buddy of yours. And you think
Hey,
I
what, do
can-
you, what do you want from me?
Listen.
Why are you whispering at me?
Do you guys should go up there, and you should sneak up there, and you should try to incapacitate some of them, and then we'll come rushing in and attack them, and we'll take them, beat them up.
So there's two
We're
parties.
gonna try and capture more than one.
Are they across the river from each other, or are they?
Yeah,
There
these-
are
the purple robe. Is that the
Okay.
purple robes we need?
So there's
I think there's
4 on
one
one
purple
side, 4
robe.
on the other.
There,
Yeah, it's
I see
6
two.
kobolds and 2 cultists.
Okay. I will stealth, and you will wait for my signal.
Okay.
And
Cool.
this
Can you
time-
ping
So-
on the map where you want to stealth to?
Yeah, I want to. I'm gonna go like through. No, I cannot ping actually.
Long
you hold-
long press.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's holding. Okay. Like basically like start here, and then go around to here.
I'm gonna like hide behind
Okay.
this rock here, also. By the way, or like up,
Okay.
whatever's like hidden up this way.
Yeah, I'll call that hidden behind the rock.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
cool. Okay, Pierce, go ahead, give me a stealth check. While he's doing that, the rest of you, if you want to move into particular positions, you can. If you don't want to, totally
We can't
cool too.
control our boys.
I know, but
oh.
like, tell me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
we're
All right,
gonna hide it.
gentlemen.
Sibo wants to
Gentlemen
go into
first.
the bushes over here.
Sibo wants to go into the bushes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Okay,
in this,
rolling weights.
This little entry area.
Yeah.
also
right there.
waiting.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
100% cool with where I'm at.
Yeah.
100% cool with where you're at. Heard?
100.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
Sort of stealthy.
Let's see here. Yeah, they don't notice you.
Ah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Akamenos is still like in the
I'm-
bushes area. You're like still in these tree bushy things over here.
Yeah, it's a bunch of like nettles and shrubs and like low brush, a couple feet tall type of stuff.
Like some metals.
It's like an overgrown stream bank. Yeah.
They're not. Are they going anywhere?
They're slowly making their way downtown, not going fast.
Making my way downtown.
Okay.
But you can see that the faces
Walking
pass.
fast, looking for
Is there-
something.
Is there enough time for me to sort of rush back and?
I'm sorry.
Guys got cold balls.
Is there enough time for me to go back to the party and
balls.
like communicate a plan?
Yeah, there is. You're just gonna need to give me another stealth check.
Okay.
And yes, Sean, I should learn the rest of those lyrics, but I'm fine. It's fine.
10.
Sort of not as healthy coming back.
As you
Inspiration.
you're like, cool. I'm gonna make your way.
Oh yeah,
Feeling
inspiration. Yeah, I'm
inspired?
gonna use my inspiration.
Cool.
Feeling inspired.
Okay. 22.
Okay.
Ooh, that's inspired.
Much better. Yeah, you make your way back next to Bashir.
Silently cheer from the sewer gate.
Wait,
here's
why are
what
you
we're
back here? You're supposed to attack them, and then we'll come in.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a bottleneck right here, and if we do something to lure them in, we can kill them much more efficiently. And also, I might not have to kill someone because that really freaked me out last time. So, if everyone
Get it together, Akamenos.
heads out, hides,
Better decide
I will-
quick, boys.
I will cast.
Steve-O is getting kind of nervous over here.
Everyone, shut the fuck up! I will cast a sound in the tunnel, and we will draw them in. You ready?
Okay, works for me. I heard you.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm
We're
glad
already coming in.
Now I want to cast thaumaturgy, whatever, to
Sure.
basically.
We want to decide like where we're making our way. The people in the
Yeah, you
tunnel
should decide
first.
wherever. Yeah, you should decide wherever you're standing.
I'll go next to you guys over here in the bush area thingy.
We had them surrounded with Sibo right there, and if I stay at the gate entrance,
I figured I could, like, once they rush in, I'll go behind them and pull out my stabby arms.
As I unsheath my sword.
So
I'm
these
gonna
are
hang out
5
with
I really
feet,
need
right?
to learn my spells if I have any yet. I don't think I do.
These squares are 5 feet, Brendan, right?
Yes.
9 spells.
So
So Roland and Laya, what you guys doing?
we're gonna hang out right here so we have a nice little triangulated attack position.
But we want them to come all the way into the tunnel.
You guys are luring them into the foot of the tunnel, right?
Yeah, but it bottlenecks. So like you guys are. Well, I don't know if we've got them surrounded. Whatever.
I can move over here then. Bye.
Because we gotta capture the cult.
okay, I'm casting thaumaturgy because they seem to be like walking past, and I don't want to lose this opportunity.
Okay,
so,
yeah, moving. I'm
From
moving
like
to
right
Sibo
here, I
Where
cast,
do you want to move, Isaac?
with Laya next to Sibo.
Okay. So go ahead, Pierce. Cast your thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
What do you do exactly to attract the attention of cultists? What do you think?
Yeah, what sound are you making?
Yeah.
Frank can do the
Um,
noises.
Boy, I hate gods. I don't think there's a god up there at all.
Bashir just like turns to you and gives you the stink eye.
So from inside the tunnel, you hear, "Boy, I hate gods," echo and reverberate down the passageway, and the group that's right here kind of stops and looks over, and one of the kobolds starts making his way in, and the other ones kind of like fan out a little bit, and these guys from back here start crossing the stream. By the way, this is not an ocean; it's a very shallow stream, only like a foot deep in some places, like pebbles and rocks
They've got
strew
wet
the whole
sides.
bottom of it.
They're
So
uncomfortable.
Should we try to like roll for religion or something for these guys to like learn some,
I
or
know
do we
their
know
god.
any, like if we know any intel about them or anything?
yeah, go ahead, give me a religion check.
Oh yeah, the purple.
I have a
robe.
really good
Figured them out.
religion score, so I will also religion check.
I did not get a very good.
Oh god.
roll.
we both suck. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I got that. A 7.
I got a 7 as well.
Yes.
Yep, it's
Seems
some
like they
type
got
of religion. They don't not like God.
They worship gods.
This
That's all I know.
one keeps on coming in here. Kind of stops, looks back.
I can only cast that once every minute, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need
So
to
did
go
the other
to
ones? Okay, at this point, did the other ones stop? They're just stopping there.
Yeah, they're just
The
kind of
main
hanging
group?
out right there.
Okay.
I'll attack this one right here.
Cool. Go ahead. Give me a what? How are you attacking? Like with what?
I'm going to do an unarmed strike if it lands, and I'm just going to.
Cool. It's just you're out of range, so.
Okay,
if-
I'll make an attack
Can I
with a
push?
javelin.
Can I push?
I
Bashir
could
in the
try.
back?
I could try an
hold on.
illusion.
Hold on.
Can I
Isaac
move?
called it first.
Move?
He's gonna make an attack, so
Oh, that's true.
he's
All
gonna
right.
move in, make an
All right.
attack,
I have con.
and go ahead. You are able to make an unarmed strike at an advantage because you are surprising him.
Okay.
Oh,
So I rolled an 11.
damn.
Yeah,
Wish I'd known
plus. So 17. What is the advantage here?
That means that you roll a second time and take the highest of the two.
You should do your homework this week.
Or just play and learn that one. So 16.
I'm trying to learn mine.
So I mean they're both pretty high, but the 16 is obviously going to be higher. So it's
Cool.
22.
So a 16 hits on the kobold in front of you. So go ahead, roll your damage.
God, shit rolls. We got a 1 plus a 4.
Yeah, you pop out of the shadows. Whoop! And you come out and you like strike him right across the kobold right across the jaw, and you hear a. He
Nice.
dead.
Oh, we got one.
What did you yell out? What was your attack name?
Yeah.
Breaking Paul.
Paul. Yeah. Palm strike.
Palm strike. The rest of you, please go ahead and roll initiative.
Gooseneck over the weeds.
Wait, can I attack another one with my bonus action? Or does it have to be the
Yes.
same guy?
I'm not entirely certain about the wording, so let me check. Unless you have it open, you can read it to me.
It says when you use
That's
the
pretty bad.
attack action with an unarmed strike, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yeah, go ahead. You can, with an unarmed strike, yeah, you can attack another guy.
So yeah, I'm within range of that one diagonally below me. So I got a 19 plus a 6. 1, 2,
19 hits. Plus 6 hits even more.
Where
and
did
then I got a 7 on him. So palm strike.
You go, palm strike! Palm strike! And you just take out both of these kobolds right here.
Here we go.
All right.
where did Duffy go on the map? Duffy, where'd your character go?
I'm in the.
He's right here.
Right here.
He's
Oh.
not Dimsdale anymore.
I'm not Doug Dimmadale.
He's not
Oh.
Dimsdale.
I was really confused.
And this dude, he has straight up shorts on. Fuck yes.
Oh, snake.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes.
It's a gnome. Thank you, sorcerer.
I'm sorry.
Akamanos. Roll.
Yeah.
And now, Isaac, go ahead, roll initiative for me.
There was a 1. Ouch. Man,
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
damn, everybody's rolling high here.
It's because they're all so high.
Hey.
Wait, do we add proficiency to initiative rolls?
You should have an initiative modifier that you add.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck.
Didn't we
So
go
it's-
over this
it's
last
different.
time?
We just did this like not too
I know.
long ago.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I forgot it this time. Whatever.
It's that homework.
There it is.
Isaac, you literally don't know how to play the game. Read your fucking homework.
23. Duffy, you get 15.
Yeah.
Look at that. 15, even better.
Oh, man.
And then Eric's still at a 1.
A natural 1.
You can still add your initiative modifier to that.
Oh, I thought that meant you go last no matter what.
Nah, I don't do that.
You don't do that? Alright,
No.
then it's 3 instead.
I mean, you're still gonna go last, but it's
But I feel better about it.
right. All right. Let's see here. So, just getting the order of operations here, and played just all the way to the bottom.
That's PEMDAS
So-
parentheses.
First up is Roland.
Alright, I'm gonna. Well, can you attempt to subdue? Like, I don't know if I should attempt to subdue one of these guys right away.
You can call out that you want to do non-lethal damage, and then as opposed to killing someone, it will render them unconscious if they drop to 0 HP.
Okay, I'm going to move right here. And let's.
I'm gonna move you right there.
Hey! Oh, I got a nat 1. So.
Cool. As you step in to try to subdue him, you slip on the shifty rocks and you fall prone.
Great.
Wah,
You
wah.
have done well, brother.
Why is this guy always on his ass?
Fell
on
last
his
time.
face.
too.
Careful, brother. Careful.
Fire onto yourself.
It
Speaking
was
of fire
rats,
onto
man.
themselves, Akamenos, you're up.
I want to push. I want to shove, and I want to shove Bashir.
What?
Roll an attack
Or
Okay.
or
Why are you
Shove-
shoving Bashir?
or
Is
a
that
strength
a-
check.
Because he's playing the
Yeah,
character.
I
Yeah,
think-
just
Is that a
Give-
yeah?
What do you want, dude? Which one do you want? I rolled, but which one do you want me to add?
I guess strength check. Yes, give me a strength check.
9.
Yeah, you don't move him.
Okay,
Bashir
so
whips his head around and is like, what the fuck?
I whisper, "You get the picture here, chap. Get out there."
All right, Akamenos, I'm gonna go get him.
Yeah, that's all I do.
Cool. Leah, your turn.
Ooh. All right, maybe I can kill one of these kobolds. Let me Eldritch Blast one of them, because I'm not trying to kill them.
Which one? Because the one in the tunnel you can't see.
No.
There's one's up top, two's in the middle, three's on the bottom.
That one, like up the
Cool,
high
that one.
one. Yep, the one
high
at the
one.
top, the high
The one that has the high ground.
That one, yeah. The one farthest away from the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. 8.
He has the high ground.
He has the high ground, and unfortunately, you are unable to connect with him.
He faux show does.
Yep.
Bummer.
I was just testing it out to see, where everybody was.
You can move, or it's Bashir's turn.
I'm just gonna stay put.
Bashir,
All right, I'm gonna move right here, Brendan.
right here.
Yep.
Check.
I still have my javelin in hand, and I'm going to chuck it at this guy.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, diagonals. 5, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40 feet.
Okay, so this is a 31-20.
So it's at a
It's
disadvantage to hit.
disadvantage, okay.
Why don't you just go for the ones that are near us, dude?
Why don't you shut your whore mouth?
Oh.
This is actual banter happening right now in game.
It seems really real, yeah.
I would never say that to my wife. Shut up, slut!
You really committed to this role.
All right, so plus what? plus 6. All right, so 17.
That's the lowest of the two that you rolled?
Yeah, I roll an 11 and a 15, and then plus 6.
Dope. Yep. So it goes into the darkness, which it's kind of... He's just at the edge of vision over there. You can't have multiple disadvantages. You can only have the one. And...
That's not real to life.
Oh.
And it hits for 7.
It spears through the back of his chest, and he... it pushes him further into the darkness a little bit, and then he, pummels into the wall, dead before he even realized it.
All right, Bashir goes, ha! And then pulls his javelin out from on his back, and that's my turn.
Lucky shot.
Yeah. You're
Suck
afraid
it,
of
liar!
rats, but you throw a mean pokey stick.
Boom. So... Let's see here. Interesting. Not liking the fact that you tried to explode him, this guy right here is going to attempt to slice you up with his wicked-looking scimitar.
Slice
And
Isaac?
Isaac, yeah. And to do that, he tries to hit you with a 12.
I still have my AC at 16.
Does not hit. The second guy also not liking...
Fight me being on the ground.
Oh, right. You are prone. So let's do that at an advantage, and still doesn't hit.
Yes.
So the second guy
Just
also does not
rolling
like
around on
that you popped out of nowhere. And a 14 doesn't hit, but he's at an advantage, so haha, he makes pay dirt. A 21 to hit. I mean, listen, you still have, let's see, you take 2 points of slashing damage, as you are, they're also apparently not sure-footed on these slippery stones.
Okay.
And that brings us to Sibo!
Okay. Huh, so
Sibo here.
Roland's attacking this fine lad right here.
Yep, this fine Protestant right there.
I wish to support our lad Roland with my sling.
These guys are Protestants?
They're Protestants.
Yeah, you haven't seen the markers that I've been using for the cultists? They're from Resident Evil 4. They're the guys with the yeah.
Oh,
I thought they were Baptists or something, or
That is straight up,
evangelicals.
it's the Las Plagas.
Yeah, it's Las Plagas. They're basically Protestants. It's fine.
It's close.
Only
It is,
Catholics
yeah.
would use kobolds.
Actually, they would be Catholics. It does take place in Spain.
It's true.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna sling my sling at this.
Do you know magic?
I don't.
Aren't you a sorcerer?
Yeah, you know what? It's part of my homework this week. I've been reading up in between our little things here of what I can cast, and I still don't know what I'm
You
reading.
don't know any spells because you haven't done your homework.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't know.
Acting like a real Roland right now.
You know what? My homework has been
I don't
to
have
get
any
like
spells.
this.
So I'm not
be
really,
able to be
I'm not
here.
really losing
Exactly.
anything. I'm not
Isaac,
bringing
don't you try to
anything
talk
the
your way
table.
out of this.
If you get on a Zoom
already
meeting
done.
with me for 15 minutes, I will read the pages of the Sorcerer to you.
Oh, I've been trying in the background. Someone just links me these books. I don't know how to read. I'm slinging. I got a sling.
I mean, we
Just
don't want
fucking
to.
know, okay?
He's trying
We
to
don't want to
protect
kill the
himself.
dude. That's
Yeah,
what we have
he's
to capture.
He's slinging it.
A sling?
I'm slinging it at his kneecaps then to
You-
knock him.
Okay, non-lethal damage. You have to declare
We're
non-lethal
not trying to
damage.
kill this one. We gotta capture one, guys.
Ugh.
Remember?
So, and that is my modifier. Let's see here. Fuck is that shit? 18.
Hits.
Taking out them kneecaps.
Capping that fool.
What about them cows and them caps, boy?
with 4.
Cool. It's a solid
Right to the cap.
sling, like right to his what's this thing called?
Collarbone?
Or
Collarbone. That's the one. Sternum, collarbone, chest.
Sternum's this way. Collarbone's this way.
Collarbone.
Then it's definitely your collarbone.
I
Wait,
know where it's at.
Do your homework,
That's
bro.
the hamstring.
You break his wishbone, okay? You break his wishbone.
Oh god.
That's the beak.
Does he get the big side? Take the big side.
This one up here doesn't like that you just murdered his brother Alex, so he's going to move in and try to slice you up with his long dagger.
I only get attacks of opportunity when they leave my reach, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Well, technically moving through as well, but because he was right here, he's technically
He's
15
already
feet
in it.
away.
Yeah.
So he does that,
Okay.
closes the gap, and can, with his dagger, does a 21 hit.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
Damn.
You take 2 points of piercing damage as he finds purchase between your leg armor.
See, Bashir should have gone after the near one.
God damn it, Bashir.
Lion, shut up!
This guy over here that saw the
She's such
sling
a
action from
nagger.
over here is going to try to sling back at you, Sibo, and in doing so, will 15 to hit.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
That was the question, Duffy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Look at your AC.
Is 15 higher than your AC?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Oh.
And then this guy also, not liking the fact that you've been throwing rocks at them, will also attempt to throw one back at you, and does a 14 hit.
Is the dude I hit incapacitated? That was the
No.
name.
No.
No, he's just broken. Okay.
Just got a broken collarbone. You a little uncomfortable.
Duffy does a 14 hit.
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
Indeed.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus
Damn. He was getting
Duffy
rocked
getting
over
taken
there.
out.
What are your hit
Pelagius, it's your turn.
Duff is crawling into, or sorry, Sibo is crawling into the reeds right now.
Yeah. How many hit points do you have there, bud?
Well,
I have about 3 left. I'm.
Oh my.
Yeah. I am just.
It's a good ass slap there, Bashir.
Oh, I know. I'm totally out of lay on ass.
Oh no.
I'm torn
So my
between doing
my
what I
arrows-
wanted, what I was going to do, and like healing like Sibo at this point.
Sibo's
Oh, he's got
fucked
death
up.
saves.
Play the character.
Yeah, play the
Plus,
character
do you,
at this point.
from where you are, do you know that he even got hit? I mean, there's a big boulder in your way.
True. I don't even see
You
it.
heard him
Okay.
I'm over
scream a
in the
little.
bushes,
Little girl
just-
scream.
Okay, well, Pelagius is getting something that he doesn't normally get, which is a horrible stage fright all of a sudden. So he's been like, you can do this, you can do this, this is your time! And he like steps out and he says, my friend! The fruits of evil may be sweet, but the sweetness of the light is even sweeter. And he starts to.
What?
I don't know. He really psyched himself out, I guess. And he like steps out of the bushes, and he and the florist starts playing his lute, and it's he starts playing One Way Jesus. And it's like, one way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. And he's hoping to charm one of these monks. Okay, and they have to survive a 14 wisdom throw.
Where are you located during this?
Behind
he's
that,
up here.
or I stepped out to like be seen, so I am like maybe 5 feet in front of where I was.
He saves on being charmed.
Shit. Well, I am out of ideas.
If we're playing one-way Jesus.
We didn't
More
do very
greed,
well on
pal!
our knowledge.
Not in your repertoire,
Did
okay?
you step out
I
to like
should
right
really
there to do that?
I imagine so. I should stay in my wheelhouse. You're right.
Stay in your lane.
But I'm going to recede immediately back, not having found my audience, and slink back into the shadows.
Or stage
Consider
fright.
yourself slunk.
All right, and that is my turn.
What a great turn that was. That really tickled me. Roland, you're up.
All right, well, I clamber back up to my feet. And, okay, you evaded my efforts the first time. And then, how about you? I just go to grab him, you know.
This one with
Okay.
broken collarbone.
Unarmed strike.
Broken collarbone. And it's a fucking 9.
A 9 does.
fucking nine?
With the bonus. So I rolled a 3.
9.
Yeah, either neither a 9 nor a fucking 9 is able
Or a
to
fucking
penetrate this man's
Yeah.
protection that he has.
Bone strike.
Come on, Isaac. Or Roland. Need more penetration.
Akamenos, you're up.
Wow, just a lot of good stuff happening out there. I'm sort of like leaning against the boulder, and I see Pell come back, and I say, I don't think what I'm going to say, actually. I'm like, an artist's career is full of ups and downs. You will not remember this moment when you are back on the way up. And then I like pull out my dagger, and you haven't really looked at it up close, so I'll describe it to you. It's like a broken piece of wood, and then on top of it, sort of like wrapped, is like a broken piece of ceramic. And so it's sharp, but it looks very kind of flimsy and obviously homemade. And I clap you on the back, and I say, "This is Sheila, and what you are about to witness, you will want to write a song about." And how tall is this boulder?
6 feet.
Okay, I would like to jump on top of the boulder and then sort of over the top and attack this kobold.
The kobold on the other side of the boulder.
Yeah, the one that's attacking Bashir.
Please say you're
Okay, so
yelling
give me-
something while doing this.
I'm yelling nothing.
Give me
That's
an
all I do.
acrobatics or athletics check to get on top of the boulder.
Ugh.
Oh lord.
Damn it!
10.
Cool. Yeah, you get up on top of the boulder. It's not graceful, but it's not graceful. You just get up there.
Okay. Yeah, and then I want to attack that kobold that's below.
So go ahead, roll an attack at an advantage because he is flanked.
Okay, that one was pretty good. Yeah, that one was way better. 19.
Yep, you are able to penetrate
Nice.
his defense.
Right.
So you want to hit right now?
You can go ahead and just tell me exactly how you want to kill him because
Oh, okay.
your
Sweet.
basic
Yeah,
damage
yeah.
is more than his health.
I basically want to like come down in this graceful motion, like stab through his neck. Not decapitate him, but just like a
Instigate.
painless kill almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like rip the dagger out and push him over. And I say to Bashir in my adrenaline, I'm like, I will take payments right now or after.
From behind the rock, Pell is yelling, "I didn't see it! I'm behind the rock!
What happened?
Could you do it again?"
Bashir's just like, that was neat, but I'm not fucking paying you.
Leah, you're up.
Oh lord! All right, let's try to kill another one of these fuckers. I'm gonna go
That was a
for-
great turn, Pierce.
All right, let's see if I can actually blast one of these fuckers. I'm going for this one back here.
Pow pow to blat blat.
Yeah.
Blat, motherfucker.
Let's see if I can actually pow somebody. Oh. 13.
Hits.
Whoa. Nope. Lost the die. Hold on.
Take a drink. Sloppy dice.
Oh. You want me to take a drink of my water? 0. Is that a 10, right? 0's a 10.
0's a 10.
0's a 10. I got him for a 10.
Yeah, you blow a hole through him. It was the kobold,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
In the
did.
back. Through the heart.
Mhm.
He explodes a little. Yep.
Blat, blat.
Roland, you got some guts on you there. Sorry about that, man.
Always. I always have the blood of our enemies on me.
Bashir, you're up.
All right. So, not to be outdone by Akamenos,
Which that was a really impressive murder right there.
Great
Mhm.
flourish. Great flourish.
that was cool, Akamenos, but watch this. And I drop my spear and just dive on this guy, trying to grapple. I'm trying to grapple him and do non-lethal damage to try
Sure.
to knock
Yeah,
him out.
give me a grapple check.
Okay. I
As
don't know
you
how to do
go
that. I
diving
just
in.
know it was a thing.
So let's.
Sorry.
You make a strength check.
Okay.
Grapple. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to attack, blah blah blah. Let's pull up the. I'm gonna put it into chat, so y'all can read it.
Okay, thank you. Use attack.
You're welcome.
Able to attack multiple.
Oh wait, it's in that chat. Okay.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like,
Using free hand, you try to seize the target. Roll a strength athletics check. Okay, so it's just using my athletics. Oh my god, that's a plus.
Either
6.
your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, it's athletics for sure. That's a plus 6. All right.
Okay. So you're basically doing your athletics check versus their opposing check of either an athletics or acrobatics, their choice.
Not realizing that Pell's
And-
like still behind the boulder, I'm like, Pell, watch this. Not realizing he still just can't see.
Still behind the boulder, my friend.
Oh, fucking Christ. That's a 10 after adding my bonus.
You go, Pell, watch this, and you go in to like make like a lunge at him, and he just kind of steps out of the way and like Heisman's you, and you go like rushing past him for the rest of your movement back here.
Not the truck stick!
Can't even get a
He-
hold of a man with a broken collarbone.
He
I
rolled
also don't
an
have my
11.
weapon. I dropped my weapon to do that, so totally. Oh, I have like a javelin. I have my hammer actually. I guess I have my hammer on my back, but
And it's also his turn now.
Oh, good.
So he's going to try to take an attack again at you, Roland, because while everything else is going on around him,
You're just in front of him still.
just right in front of him. So he
Didn't-
tries to hit with an 11, and I bet you that doesn't break your 16.
That's a negative.
That's a negative. So next up is
Parried.
this other guy who will also try to take an attack against you. And 18 to hit.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
That's a hit.
oh boy. Oh gosh.
Oh gosh. Ooh.
Oh,
7 points of
that.
slashing damage.
What the fuck? I'm at 1 health.
Oi.
Yikes.
Zero does not feel so bad.
So, you're up.
All right, so this man incapacitated, right? Yet
Still not incapacitated.
Neither. We gotta actually get one of these fuckers.
Okay, I did some research. I can cast Chromatic Orb.
Ooh, tell me about Chromatic Orb.
All right, I'm gonna hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature that I can see within range.
Okay.
And I'm feeling acid.
Tell me about it.
Those fools. And this guy looks like he could use some of that.
The bottom one?
Guy looks like he
Bottom
could
one.
drop some acid.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop some acid on him. It's gonna be a high dose. So I need to roll what? Still learning this.
Tell me more about the spell.
Okay, so I hurl at him. Okay, ranged. Yada yada. After that, make a ranged spell attack against a target. If the attack hits, creature takes 3d8 damage of the type I choose.
Cool.
All these
And,
squares make a circle.
Fuck ton. All these squares make a circle. Chromatic Orb. So you would roll a d20 and add your modifier of +5.
Yeah. So 20. So 15 plus 5, 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Now a
Ouch.
d8. I'm trying to figure out which
It's
one
the
it is.
8-sided one. It looks like a double pyramid, like this. If you see a 9 on it, you've gone too far.
Is that 6 or a 9?
Where's
It-
the
Duffy, it
Dash
looks
mark.
it looks like this.
Okay, hold on, let me get you big. Oh, okay.
Let me get you big.
Got it?
Already done. You Chromatic Orb. So
Yeah, this is my
yep.
yeah,
There you go.
So I got
So
I
roll
rolled
it
it
3 times.
Okay. 1.
sweet?
Okay. Plus
Great job.
1.
Try it.
You're doing it.
Look out.
2.
Try a different arm.
7
Woo!
9
9.
points of
acid damage.
acid damage to the which cultist did you the top one or the bottom one?
Southernmost.
Yep. You do your little thing to cast this orb, and it like lobs over to him, and like it connects like with his chest, and it takes a second to like fizzle a little bit. You can like see that it's like kind of melting away, and then it like rapidly expands out, and his chest is just eaten away by the corrosive energies of the spell, and he falls dead as the majority of his body is melted from him.
I like
Beautiful.
that spell.
Mother of God.
I like that, but we actually need to capture one of these.
Yes,
As he
Kill them all,
says,
guys.
all these
I
squares
just
make a
melted him.
circle. All these squares make
I'm
a
gonna
circle.
die, so it's good that he killed one. Okay.
Right,
Squares
so
make
let's
a circle.
capture the other one.
But the other one is going to make an attack against Bashir.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh, hey, that kobold right here just rolled a natural 20, so
Fuck.
he's going to do that.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
yikes.
probably like prone anyway, considering I just dived at a guy and got fucking trucked.
You're not prone because you didn't
Okay.
fail. You didn't roll a natural 1. You just
Oh,
didn't
okay.
succeed on the check and continued running past. He like stiff armed you.
You got eyes.
Okay. 10 points of damage. Sorry, 10 points of piercing damage.
I am down on the ground and not doing great. Like, as in, I am now on death saves.
Cool.
Bashir just yells,
Yes.
"Holy shit!" and then just goes down.
Second ever, or third ever.
He comes up behind you, and in the same style that Akamenos did, he takes his dagger and just goes like right into the back of your neck and just like holds it in there and like jumps off.
Can you butt
Fuck you, Akameno!
Slap that ass.
Bashiro grabs both of his butt cheeks, his own ass cheeks.
It's not working! God, it hurts!
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm feeling nostalgic because I just I just bombed. I bombed bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and start playing to my strengths, and also play to the only person who heretofore has really believed in me and my act. And I'm going to start strumming my loot. I'm gonna play some of the new stuff. I hope that's okay with Bashir. And I start playing the I don't know what's a new Creed song, or no, I'm gonna what's the guitarist? Does anyone know their new Alter Bridge? I'm gonna start playing Alter Bridge a little bit and hope that he's a fan, and that's gonna be my healing word. And I roll 1d4. That's a 3 plus my modifier, which is a 4. So he gets healed for 7 hit points. Bashir does.
You take 7 points of healing. You are no longer unconscious. However, you are prone on the ground.
Okay. Am I at 7, or is like one of those heal points what gets
You
me
are
up?
at 7.
Okay.
Nope.
As I'm holding my own ass on the ground, like, oh, it fucking hurts, and I hear the song, and I'm just like, oh, I fucking love that song, and I just,
It hits.
fucking love that
That
song.
song fucking slaps.
God, fuck yeah, pal.
When they open their eyes and realize we are one.
Gets
Are
up,
they a
just
Christian band? So
still
wouldn't
like
the
not
Cultic
feeling
Club-
so good. We are one.
Cool.
Play some Red Hot Chili
I
Peppers
think-
next.
I think healing word is
You've got a brother.
technically a bonus action. Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Wait, what?
So you still, healing word's a bonus action.
Oh shit! I did not realize.
However, you can only cast one spell a turn. That's
Right.
That's the only thing. But you can do other stuff.
Do you even have a weapon? I've never seen you use a weapon.
I sure do. I can see how you'd be led to believe otherwise.
You've just been running back and forth playing songs.
And I suppose in order to also further help my friend, I will go right next to Bash and also pull out as I'm walking, pulling out my rapier and just looking to rake this kobold.
Rake him.
And that is a 21, I think.
21 hits.
No, that's a 19. Sorry, I was using the wrong modifier, but I assumed that.
19 still hits.
Oh, okay, good. And that is... Oh, God, this is my first time using my rapier, so I actually don't know how
I think it's 1d8 plus your dexterity.
Okay. Ooh, that hits him
rapier's
for
dex.
8 damage, 8 piercing damage. So I say, have at you, sir! Ha ha! Fuck with my friends, will you?
And you get him right through the sternum, and he's actually kind of a little sad that he's dying, not because of the dying thing, but because he really loved that song you were playing. It really touched him. But it doesn't matter because he's dead.
Is he dying or incapacitated?
Oh, he dead. And that brings us to Akamenos.
Did you skip Isaac?
No.
Isaac went first.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
went first.
Roland, you up. My bad. I hit the wrong button.
Roland, get him. Get him.
Okay.
Go on, get.
Get on it,
Forward
Ben, guts.
feeling!
Don't
no!
kill him. Do not kill him.
Don't
It's a
kill
one
him.
Again. It's a 1
Just-
again.
Cuddle him.
Okay.
Oh my
Don't
god.
kill
Right.
yourself.
I'm
Do not
unlucky.
kill yourself on accident.
Yep.
I
You
killed a few rats and
This is
a couple
homework
kobolds
karma.
and you fell back down into the mud.
Oh,
Roland,
prone
get better
again.
shoes. Get better shoes, man.
Prone
Wear
again.
shoes. Do you have any?
Is he even wearing shoes? Good question. He's a monk.
Akamenos, you're up.
Well,
Please help.
I tried giving you the opportunity, and you have really not seized that. What are the cultists wearing?
Purple robes.
Are there any sort of like distinguishing like clasps or anything? And they're carrying.
Give me
staff,
a
right?
perception check.
Okay. It's above 20.
Yeah, you can see that it's not just a purple robe that he's got. It's like a purple robe with a like purple outlined brown cloak, and the cloak is held together by three talon clasp made out of
Okay.
silver.
And it's like on there pretty snug.
Yeah, I mean, it's holding his cloak on him.
All right. I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to attempt this. I basically want to run over to him and like sort of like slide and like pick up his coat in some way and sort of like twist it around his head, and so that it's sort of wrapped in like a cocoon almost. But mostly like get it around his neck and twist it in such a way that I can leverage him to like slow down from walking.
Jeez. Give me a sleight of hand check.
17.
Nice.
And yes, you are able to, while he's kind of distracted by the muddy monk in front of him, the hijinks of Roland over here.
This guy just keeps falling over.
He in the back of his head, every time you stand up and fall down, it's like a little clown horn honking. He's like thinking back to some cartoons he saw when he was a kid. He's kind of in disbelief right now because like all of his friends are being murdered around him, but then there's just this hijinks in front of him, and then everything goes dark for him as Akamenos comes up and then twirls the guy's cloak around his head like some fresh linguine.
Yes, and Leah, do it now. Strike now.
We're not killing them.
I know, but you have to strike.
Yeah, Leah,
We still have to, yeah.
You cannot declare your spell to be non-lethal damage because that's not how magic works.
So you gotta go up and like hit him.
All right.
His ass.
I'll come up and do a bitch slap on him.
Walking up,
Walking
doing
up,
a bitch slap.
Doing a bitch slap.
That's me.
I know.
Just so tempted.
Yeah, she really hasn't liked Akamenos this whole time, so.
Has anyone?
Might be a twofold bitch slap. Oh. Nice. So how do I don't know. I haven't done anything other than like magic stuff.
So basically, whatever weapon that you would have as you walk up, that your quarterstaff or your dagger or your unarmed strike, you would roll a d20 and then add whatever modifier with that, and then if you hit, you'd roll the damage.
Oh, can I hit him with a crowbar?
Do you have a
Do you
crowbar?
have a
I have a
crowbar?
yeah. I have
Been-
right?
You've been
I-
holding a crowbar
do
this
you?
whole time?
Right?
I
It's
don't
in my
know.
inventory. It's in my inventory that I have a crowbar.
Is your crowbar
Interesting.
magic now?
Like one of
Yeah,
those,
I'm-
like a little one, just for leverage, not like
Try
one of
to
those
knock
big,
him out
heavy
with a
ones.
crowbar.
Yeah, all right, Gordon Freeman, you can jump in here and
A
try
fucking
to,
quarterstaff, but she grabs the crowbar.
That is her quarterstaff. Her quarterstaff this whole time has been a crowbar.
So you can go ahead, make an attack with your crowbar. You don't get to add your proficiency bonus, but you do get to add your strength modifier. To hit.
Yeah, I don't have any strength, so that's a 9.
He's incapacitated at the moment.
He's
So
got disadvantage or something, right?
It's been a minute since I've seen incapacitated, so incapacitated. That means enemy can't take actions or reactions. Oh yeah, she's blinded. So yeah. You can't see, automatic fails in ability check, attack rolls against creature have advantage. So you're at an advantage, so go ahead and roll another attack. Roll the same d20 and then take the highest of the two.
So a 9.
Oh yeah, consistent.
You're hitting him with your crowbar, but like his cloak is wrapped around his head so tight that it's actually padding him from any damage you'd be doing.
A crowbar
And that
sounded more
brings us-
fun than a quarterstaff. I don't know.
It was way more fun, Gordon. And Bashir, you're up.
All right, Bashir. Kind of.
Your turn.
He pats.
My
He pats Pell on the ass. Thanks, bud. And then he dives at this guy
reaching down
again.
to help you up. You like grab my ass with the
I grab your ass to pull myself up off the ground. Thanks, bud.
both cheeks, just
Exactly.
like two-handed, two fistfuls.
And then I dive at this guy again and yell, "Dog pile!" I try to grapple him.
Okay, you're at an advantage this time.
All right, so that's a 19.
Yes, you are able to knock him to the ground. Akamenos, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. 12.
You're also brought down with the force of this guy being tackled. You're kind of like wrapped up in the cloak as well, so you're kind of taken down as well.
Sure.
Legit dog
Can I
pile
search
happening.
while I'm going down?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, give me an investigation check because
I,
we're
put my hand in his pockets, or
What are you investigating?
we're
What
now.
are you trying to find?
I mean, I figure we're on the ground and then I search.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like pinned and sort of like I didn't lose any hit points, right? So I'm not hurt.
No, you're fine. You're just brought down.
Yeah.
You
So
just
I'm,
snuffling.
You rolled high enough to not take damage.
what is it that I'm? Would you say
Investigation.
investigation? 19.
You find that he has a scimitar and he's got a pouch on him that contains 13 silver pieces, a pewter salt and pepper shaker set that you quickly appraise to be worth about 10 silver each, and a dusty book.
Ooh.
A book.
So can I-
Did you hear
can I-
that?
Pull all those out. And like,
Yeah.
Does everyone else see them?
Give me a sleight of hand check. I don't know.
Shady man.
Real shady.
17.
Yeah, no, you're wrapped up under the cloak in this dog pile, and your hands are shifting in and out of places, so no one sees what's going on.
How much?
What are you doing under there?
What you doing down there, cuddling?
she was like, "Get off my dick!"
How much gold did I find?
You found no gold, but you found 13 silver.
13 silver. Okay, I pocket the silver. Don't say anything. And
Don't say anything.
I hold up the book and I say, I believe one person in this party would be very interested in this little
Oh boy.
tome.
Oh,
And I
boy.
toss it to Bashir. And then I
I'm
hold
on
up
the
the
ground.
pepper shaker.
Just like
Yeah.
hits me in the face.
On view, you just kind of go one person and throw it right at his head.
And
It's a book about dodging. Quick!
and then the scimitar, I say, better, nice try, kid, and toss it to the monk. Toss to Roland. Perhaps you
Perfect.
Perhaps you will be more successful with something with an edge to it. And then I like hold up the salt and pepper shakers and like look at Sibo, look at Leah, and look at Pell, and there's like two of them, right? And like so I like start handing one to Sibo, but that doesn't really feel right, and I start handing the one to Leah, that doesn't really feel right, and so I just like I just give them both to Pell, and I was like, here in advance on that song you're going to write about my trusty dagger, Sheila.
I didn't see it, but yes, okay, this is fine.
This whole time, I'm like trying to pin this guy to the ground.
Can we fighting against
get
you?
this guy? He's doling out loot.
I don't know. What's that book on your face? I don't want that. You want to throw that at me?
Hit him! Please!
I'll hit him with the book, but then I want the book.
Shall I try my charm spell again? Perhaps I can choose a better playlist.
Guys, I got him! Just hit him in the head! Please!
We can gain more information by charming than we can by anything else.
I'm gonna die, so I'm all for it.
Roland's like,
You
I'm
guys just
totally
want
on
me
the
to die.
ground.
Listen, this is none of our concern. This is who is that? A king? A prince? I don't know. Let him do the interrogation.
Perhaps there is more money, shall we say, on the other side.
No! You bring up a great point, actually. The other side of what?
The other side of this equation that we are, I guess, on. I don't know. It's been a real roller coaster, friend.
What's an equation?
Yeah. I'm very
Oh my.
confused by
Okay.
what
Was that book perchance an
Is that some
algebra
nerd
book?
stuff?
Here, the bare-fisted man, toss that scimitar back over here.
Absolutely not.
Alright, are there any rocks around us?
It's not a scimitar, right? Wasn't it like a mace or something?
Stream bed full of rocks.
Okay, I pick up a rock and I hit him over the head with it.
Cool. He stops thrashing.
Okay.
For good.
Permanently.
Yeah, non-lethal
Just
damage,
lying
right?
down next to you.
Let's specify non-lethal damage.
For this one, it's kind of like a bully club. It's fine.
Okay.
He's probably not dead.
Are we
He's
still
definitely
doing
concussed?
this for the city folk? Sibo asks.
What'd you ask? I missed that. I'm sorry.
Are we still doing this for the city folk?
Yes, this is the guy.
Okay.
He's got the purple robes. Let's drag him back to the
Good,
sky.
but can we loot the rest of the dead bodies that we all just killed? Can we loot some peeps?
Or they just kind of like dissolve
Maybe
into the ground?
maybe some more of them have books on them. Because I'm taking this one.
Okay.
More
Yeah,
bullets.
you guys can
More
a quick search through the
'Cause-
bodies uncovers a total of 76 silver, 2 gold.
Man.
Dibs.
There's
How are
also
we distributing this?
however you guys want to.
All of it goes to Sibo.
I know I've asked this a bunch of times, but I'm gonna ask him once more because I never had it. How much silver did that guy have?
13.
13, okay.
How do
Okay.
I change?
Still, every time you ask, it's going down by 2. So
I'm adding it now.
Pell saved my life. He gets my gold.
you see.
I saved your life. I stabbed that guy.
I mean, it was my suggestion.
I was literally on the ground bleeding out.
There's
He got
a
his
couple-
move. The move he used to kill me, he got from you.
Okay, you're right. You're right. In my experience, I think it's best to distribute the gold evenly, the silver evenly. So what's
Put it
76?
in chat so I don't have to talk over you guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
No,
two,
don't. Please
200
continue
and 276.
Yeah, but you can't break the gold.
But you can't break the gold. Okay.
So it's easy to distribute the silver 6 ways.
But I need more
which
books
is-
because there was another purple robe dude. We got a
You
book.
can buy all the books you want with
The purple robe.
however
dude
much
is
silver
broken.
this is. I don't know how much books cost. Oh, he's doing that. Let me do the math.
I
with
take one of
76
the
divided-
dragon fetishes. I'm taking this dragon fetish. I need to
What is it?
examine this.
We each get 12.6 silver. I actually know this very well. Like my mental math is extraordinary when it comes to silver. So I think we should each get 12.6 to show my appreciation for the antics. Someone else can have my share, 1 silver share, because we can't divide it up, obviously, into like halves. So I will just take 12 silver.
I'll just take 11.
Oh, okay.
I shall take 14. Works for me.
I mean, I'll take the 12 and the book.
Yeah, I have no use for that book.
I
15 for me.
I take the 12 in my hand and I just throw it at Pell.
27 silver total. All right. How about you, Sibo?
12.
What's the remaining?
Some ham.
Ham? Like
Ham?
pork?
Yeah,
ham.
Like pork ham?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sibo wants the ham.
So, Frump, is that another scimitar, or is that the same one that was given to me?
Sibo's hungry. Sibo needs to heal
It's a different one than the one that was thrown at you. So,
Sibo
76
gets-
silver, 2 gold, 2 dragon fetishes made out of wood and sticks and stuff, another dusty book, another scimitar, 3 slings, 23 slingshot ammo, 5 daggers, some ham, a vial of red liquid, and some bread.
Okay, I want to take
gonna
one of the
take-
daggers.
I'm taking one of the slings and 12 slingshot ammo.
Cool.
I'm taking the
Add it
book.
all to your inventory.
I'll take the other sling and the other ammo because I don't have a ranged attack otherwise.
I take one of the dragon fetishes.
Or ranged melee.
Is there any slings left?
There's a
There were
sling
3
left.
slings.
Okay.
But might not be any ammo now.
Okay. I'll take one of the daggers and I sort of tuck Sheila into like some pocket or something on my
In the
back.
vial of red liquid.
So it seems like everyone has divvied up the spoils. What shall we do about these 2 pieces of gold? I see you are carrying much more than I am. Perhaps it should go with me.
Little
Part
rock,
with
paper,
the
scissors.
Part with the silver and take the gold, I see.
Wait. Silver is 10, so we each got basically 1.3 gold. Right?
But
You can't fool me.
oh my.
Right, I will keep it for safekeeping, and then when we get back to the castle, perhaps we could discuss this more.
Bashir is convinced by that. He said, "Okay, sounds good."
Don't
Bashir,
believe you. Not willing to fight right now.
Bashir picks up the vial of red liquid and says, "Hey, nerd lady, do you know what this is?"
Nerdo.
What is it? Like a investigation check? Can I creep on it? See what it is?
Yeah, it would be an investigation check.
Seems like something you
Or-
would have lots of.
Yeah, investigation check.
13 plus 4. 17.
This, through all of your time of studies, you know that this is a small healing potion.
Haha. So
We
it's a
should,
small healing potion.
We should give this to the clumsy monk, probably.
Yeah.
Give it to the muddy monk.
It is a common potion of healing. When consumed in its full, it regenerates 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
We should probably give it to the monk who's mostly dead, lying on the floor.
Even though I'm the only one that's ever died, but
You already came back to life. You're
I got
fine.
crit by Akamenos' own move. Cobalt's a quick learner,
My
huh?
own move against me.
So no one has picked up the ham or the bread?
I picked up the ham.
Yes, you go, got
Yeah,
there.
Sibo picked up the
Sibo.
All right,
likes
so I will
me.
pick
Of
up the
all
bread.
the things.
Yeah, I pick up the bread and I sort of I kind of kick one of the bodies away and sit down, and then I take out my dagger and wipe the blood off a little bit and spit on it and wipe it off a little bit more, and then I cut the bread into 6 different slices and I offer them up to my new friend.
Bashir
Put
just
it in my
immediately takes it, completely undisturbed by what he just saw, eats the bread.
My
Yeah.
friend.
I just vomited. I vomited a minute ago. I'm really hungry.
My friend, a song would be written about you, but it would not be a happy one.
Sounds like more for me and Bash. What do you say?
Yeah, more. Listen, I'm really queasy. I need more bread.
All right. Fuck the rest of you.
Fill up on
I
the
give
carbs,
half
Dragonborn.
to Bashir, and I eat the other half of the bread.
Yeah, I'm good on the gross bread. Thanks, though.
I'm great. I'm doing fine.
Bashir,
It's
as is customary,
it's whole wheat.
slaps your ass.
Does the bread and ham restore health, or are we just nice and full?
You're just nice and full.
Good. That's some gray ham.
Good bread.
So Bashir picks
Is it
the.
hardly Is it
Some
still in
Aussie
its saran wrapped?
I pick up this unconscious monk and put him over my shoulder. All right, I guess let's get this guy back and get our gold.
That does
Cool.
seem like the thing we should do.
Oh wait,
I
can I
concur.
creep on the? Can we figure out what the books are that they were carrying?
Sure. Yeah, you can read the books.
Okay.
Give me an investigation check times 2.
$11 and 19.
The first one you can't really make out the weird scribbles because it doesn't seem like the ramblings make any sense at all. But the second one you can definitely make out as this cultist's personal journal discussing their devotion to the dragon cult of the dragon.
Ooh.
It is just like it's poems and like exposés about how great it's going to be when they awaken the queen of the dragons. It's just all of that garbly-gook of fanatics.
Wow, such a useful book, Leah. Why don't you read us a poem?
My people lived under the enslavement of dragons for a millennia. We
Can I, like,
have to
smack
stop
Roland with
this
a book?
cult.
For
They will
the
take
great
over
horde
this
that will
world.
usher in the reign of the Queen of Dragons. Just constantly talking about the Queen of Dragons and the glory of the Queen of Dragons. Mhm.
Interesting. I guess we can head
And-
back to the keep and see what else I can find about the Queen of Dragons while I hit Roland with the book in the head.
Do I know anything like from my like upbringing in the clans about the dragon gods and stuff like that? Like I would know something
You-
about them, right?
You sure do. You
Yeah.
sure know that the Queen of Dragons
Okay.
is Tiamat.
Okay, yeah. So I'm basically just like, hey, you know, this is
Bad news.
bad.
news.
This
bears.
is bad news.
Yeah.
You know that back in the primordial-ish times, when the planes were less separated than they are now, that the great dragons had reign over many of the planes. There was a schism between the chromatic and the metallic dragons. Your lineage being of the metallic dragons, Tiamat being the queen of the chromatic dragons, generally perceived to be evil. There was a war for power that Tiamat lost and was locked away in Avernus, the third level of the plane of hell, and has been over the eons mainly unsuccessful at breaking free, though she has been trying to nonstop. There was one time when she did break free, and to say that all hell broke loose would be cliche. So here's your cliche. But was able to be resealed back into Avernus, and that was millennia ago.
Okay. So I kind of explained this all to you guys because this is like
As
part
we're
of
walking
our
back through the
lore.
tunnel.
Yeah, this is our lore, you know, from our clans.
Cool.
I kinda,
They say how
I
they
end it
defeated
with,
her.
you know, we need to stop this from happening. This will end the world. This is the ultimate evil.
Yeah, she basically wants to enslave all of the worthy races and decimate all of the unworthy races, and remake creation in her image.
So listen, like my people will probably be fine. You know, like we're not gonna be decimated, but you guys are fucked. So if you want like to not be fucked, we should probably figure this out and stop this from happening. Plus,
Do,
Pell, this would be a great song. I mean, it'll be like nothing like what Creed writes. You know, it's very much
No.
next level. You know, this is like Foo Fighter level. It's
Pell is thinking to himself, he's like, a dragonborn appears and must defend the earth from being destroyed and eaten by a dragon god. Seems like a totally original story. I am actually intrigued. Okay.
doesn't seem cliche at all.
Has
Absolutely
this
not.
been done before? Cats.
All right.
So it is 10:48. So I'm just gonna do some quick narration to get you guys to the next spot, if that's cool with y'all.
Yes.
You're able to make it back through the tunnel. You bring the unconscious monk to Castellan. Not the unconscious monk. The unconscious. You guys
guy.
know. Yeah, the purple guy. He in his classic Castellan way is not making too much sense, but is very pleased. And he has a couple of his guards take him off for advanced questioning techniques.
I'm sure those aren't evil.
We don't waterboard.
You're not going to torture him or waterboard
I
him,
told you
right?
we should charm him.
You guys are led back to
does
the.
not engage in torture. We do advanced interrogation techniques.
So just so you know, like I have to tell you, Pell, because it made me so happy. These guys, because they have the dark devotion of cultists, they are immune to being, or they are not immune, but they have advantage on saving throws to being charmed.
Oh, fuck.
Of course.
Yeah, because they are devoted to
The cause.
the cause, cultists and whatnot.
Shit.
You guys are led back to the barracks. There's some more snackies and nom-noms, and this time it doesn't seem there aren't any healers that come to help with your wounds. So if you do take a short rest and want to heal, you're gonna have to use your own hit dice for it.
Our own hit dice, so you do short rest.
Yep, but
I mean, I didn't get
consider
Oh, okay.
Definitely
consider this
gonna
a
be
short
doing
rest, and where we're gonna call it for the night. Do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feedback? Because this was a great job. You all did wonderfully.
This was a lot of fun. That is my only.
6. That puts me up to.
That's my only feedback.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm
I'm trying to see.
Go ahead.
How do you add like another dagger? I can see it says
To your
one.
inventory.
Yeah.
So on your character profile, let's see. Let me open up Beyond here. There's a subsection for equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the right, let me see. View the campaign.
Other possessions.
Hey, Brendan.
Akamenos. Yeah, what's up?
I definitely meant to say and forgot to say at the end of that I pick up my fucking shit. It was in my head the whole time that I was like, pick up my equipment, pick up my equipment, pick up my equipment.
That's fine.
So, okay,
You got
thanks. God damn it.
So yeah, on equipment, if you see the thing on the right that says manage equipment, click that, and then in the upper right, there's a thing that says add items. And then you can search through there and just hit like dagger. You can hit the add button, it'll add right to it. For you, if you want to, Emily, she's gone. You can create custom items, which would be like the books that she's
I'll go
carrying.
over
She
it
can
with
create. Cool. Yeah.
She has 2 books now,
if it-
2 dusty
Yeah,
tomes?
she has 2 different cultist books. Yeah.
Okay,
Cultist Tome 1 and Cultist Tome 2.
sounds good.
Cool.
Do those in manage equipment, you said?
Yeah, equipment, and then the red thing that says manage equipment, and then you can add items by looking through in the filter. Just type it in, like scimitar will pop up.
I'm seeing ham in here.
I do have.
That would be a.
You can do custom
you can
item for that
it's
one.
just a basic rations or a custom item.
Okay.
So
listed them in other
for
possessions.
the javelin that I threw, I think I only
got a lot
recover
of basic
half of my
rations.
ammo, but it's like round down or round up or what? What do you do for that? I mean, one javelin.
Well, here's the roll a d20 for me. If it's over a 10, you reclaim it. If it's under a 10, it's broken.
11. That was close.
Oh my.
Is it normally like you just
What
recover
die-
half the ammo, and then if it's ever odd, we'll roll for that odd one or something? Or how do you?
I'll. It depends on like if some ammo is lost for like rolling a 1, then that's probably just not part of the equation.
Right.
If you, we'll go case by case
Okay.
on it.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Yep.
What die do we
But,
roll
like,
to heal? You said we have to do our own hit points?
Yeah, so doing a short rest, what you can do is you can spend one of your hit die, roll that, and add your Constitution modifier to regain that many hit points. So you are a monk, so I think your hit die is a D8.
That would be on my class sheet.
Yeah, it would be on your class sheet.
Yeah, 1d8.
Is there a
Cool,
place
yeah.
for hit dice on D&D Beyond? I'm actually just curious.
If you hit the short rest button, it'll tell you how to do your short rest.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it has the number of hit dice there.
It has your hit dice, and then it'll reset all the short rest stuff too. If you
Nice.
take short rest button, but I keep forgetting and clicking off of it, and then having to do it manually. But whatever.
It makes you click it twice. It's like click, and then you have a 3-second window to click it twice.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
just
to click
like
at the
you
same
don't.
time.
Right. I like it because it means like you can't like accidentally be like, I'm going to take a short rest. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to take a short rest.
Yeah.
Well, I got all my health back. I got lucky on that one.
Hey,
I
that's
did
not
as
luck.
well.
That's skill.
I'm back up.
Yeah,
to
I'm
full
back
health.
up to full.
Did not have a lot to begin with, so.
And I my stomach is
Not
settled, and I have my dragon breath back. Now that I've eaten some bread and my constitution is settled.
Brennan, can you explain the whole like death rolls that Alec would have had to do if not healed?
So as soon as a player character drops below 1 health, in previous editions, there was a rule about you would go into negative health, and they cut that out for this one. So the rules are if you take half or more of your damage in 1 hit, that's an instant death.
Okay.
But
Damn.
for otherwise, it's when you drop to 0, you become unconscious, and at this point, it's your player's will to regain consciousness and survive, or will die. So when you reach 0, on your turn you'll be rolling a d20. If you roll a 10 or above, it's considered 1 success. If you roll a 9 or below, it's considered a failure. A 1 is 2 failures, and a 20 is an automatic. You are back up to 1 hit point.
Okay.
If you are not the person that's prone, you can use a healer's kit to stabilize the person. All you would need to do is run over to them and say, I'm using my action to use a healer's kit. You'll use 1 charge from the healer's kit, and that person will become stabilized at 1 HP, but they will be unconscious for 4 hours.
Okay.
And you need 3 saves to come back, or 3 failures to die. I don't.
Yep.
I thought. Yeah.
Does that help answer your question?
Yeah. So, but Al didn't have to roll because
Healing
wasn't-
brings
Hell
you
healed
back
him.
up.
Yeah.
Any form of magical healing automatically stabilizes and resuscitates you to that hit point amount.
Gotcha.
So if they're unconscious there for 4 hours and like we move someplace else, we just kind of leave them there unconscious, or are we carrying an unconscious person with us?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't even make camp.
There's rules for like movement outside, like major movement like that, and so you would like move slower.
right.
Did that use a spell slot for you, Eric? The healing thing, or is that
Healing ward, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
one of my first level spell slots. So I'm
Gotcha.
out of spell slots at this
I was gonna
point.
say you probably only have one, so
Doesn't it reset with the short rest or no?
No.
that's a
Oh,
long
JK.
rest.
Yeah.
And I'm out of lay on ass, so
So nobody else can die.
Good to know. Yeah.
we have a health potion, but that's not magical healing, right?
I thought we gave it to.
That
Yeah,
is-
Roland.
It is.
Magical
Well,
healing.
if we gave it to Roland, but if there's like somebody that goes down, he can run over and like.
Yeah, I can give it to
you
them.
know.
I don't have a healing kit myself, so yeah, I might roll
Isaac-
one and trip.
Well, no, yeah, but did you add that healing vial to your inventory?
Yeah, I put everything
Yeah, you
in
took it.
Okay, cool.
in other possessions right now, just so I don't forget.
Didn't Roland take 7 damage at some point?
9 damage.
He took 9
Total.
damage. So if he had gone under at that point, that was an instant death. Yes.
Yes.
No, but he's saying he took 9 damage total.
Total. I took 2 and then
It's
7.
in
So-
one hit
Oh,
if he
so
takes
fine.
that much damage.
So wait, what? How does that
like
part
after
work?
the whole
So
game,
in one
got it.
hit, if you take one hit,
Let me look it up.
Okay.
No, I'd have to take
Yeah,
more
what's
than
the
9
insta-death
to be
rule?
instant
That's
killed. I read that.
I
correctly.
vaguely remember reading it, and I'm now blanking.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a
Massive
while
damage can
since I
kill
read
you
it.
when damage reduces your hit points. So when damage reduces you to 0 hit points and there is damage remaining, you die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum.
Okay, so like if
sorry,
I took
you
13,
take
if
a
I was
lot
at
of
1
damage.
and I took 13
Mhm.
damage, I'd just be fucking dead.
Be dead.
Okay,
Be dead.
fuck.
Yeah.
So no, Roland would have.
Did we
just
level
been
yet? I
unconscious.
need more health. I just got
Can't
stabbed
go
by a
anywhere.
cobalt for 10 in the back of the neck.
So is that it then? Once we die, we're out of the campaign, right?
It depends. There are obviously true death is a real thing. Like, have no mistake that if your character dies, like we will treat it as like a death thing. But sometimes death doesn't really stick in this world as well as other things. Like one of the campaigns I was running, it was way further on. They were like 3rd level. The wizard played his character beautifully, and in doing so, got himself horrifically murdered. But in doing so, he enticed a fae to make a pact with his soul, and basically was like, "You can." I had him respec as a warlock.
Yeah, he turned into a
and
warlock. That's cool.
turned him from a wizard to a warlock, and he owed me 100 souls. Like that was just like a role playing thing that I was like, I really like this character that you have. I'm trying not to die.
So like otherwise, if somebody dies and there's not a good way to bring them back into the story, is that is there always going to be a way for that player to continue? Like, will somebody else get introduced, maybe, or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
Okay. We'll
as
keep
long
the
as
core
the-
group
as long as-
continuing to play.
Right.
Yeah, as long as you
The next
guys,
session or
whoever is like the player character wants to keep on playing, I will find
Okay.
a way to keep on introducing.
You might be out for
all
the rest of that
sorts
session, but we'll keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, well, let's say we're 12 sessions in here, and you guys are like level 5 or something, and one of your characters dies, and is like the true death. And it's like, well, it actually worked out really well because like I wouldn't be able to be playing anymore on Tuesdays for like 6 months. Then we can say, cool, are you okay with us finishing this part of the campaign? And then we'll find a way when you can play again to reintroduce this character on like everyone goes to the underworld to try to save the soul of Sibo or something like that.
Oh
It's
wow!
just, it's
There's a
something
drow with 2 scimitars and white hair. He's gonna join. Wow, that
Weird.
suit! What an original! He's a ranger. What an original character.
He's perfect. He's
Who'd have thought?
perfect.
His name is Drost Do or Don.
I mean, so the whole point about Dungeons and Dragons is like the rules exist to help give guidance and structure, but the whole point of it is to have fun with the friends that you're doing it with. So if you guys die, we'll make fun of you for being dead, but we're not going to be like, and now you're out of the group forever.
Well, yeah. I mean, the making fun of is pretty clear. I mean, we were making fun of Isaac for like going to therapy earlier, right? So clearly nothing's off limits.
Right.
We were making fun of Isaac.
We're making fun of him for going to therapy.
No, I'm obviously kidding.
We're making fun of him for having a pedo stash.
And more therapy.
I thought we were making fun of him for having a lame family. I wasn't sure.
That he wasn't wearing a
control
shirt.
that.
Man, would it suck if I just didn't do my homework and died?
Do your
The only
fucking
thing I did
homework,
wanna
Isaac.
I took some notes tonight, okay?
Good. I mean, it's hard to remember regardless. I've done my homework, and it's hard for me to remember.
Yeah, there's so much
so
going
many
on.
rules. Yeah,
Cool. That's why I'm here.
a lot of fun, guys.
Cool.
Yep,
Yeah.
this is good, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Well, have a good week. Let's plan on next Tuesday, 7:30, unless something happens and we'll push it back. But
Emily?
Yeah, I technically work next Tuesday, but I'm trying to get it off.
Okay. Hey,
She
just keep
should
us
be able to
informed.
get it off.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
They're
Know that in June on the 23rd, I will be unavailable because I'm going to be up north for a week. So that's officially off the table.
All right.
Unacceptable.
Everyone gets an initiative except for Isaac, so congratulations.
an inspiration, you mean?
Yeah, an inspiration. But no, actually, if you guys haven't used your inspiration, please get yourself another one. All of your choices were very inspired to this game.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Adding it now.
The only thing, like with inspiration on D&D Beyond, it only gives you that little sunrise. Like, is anybody else like
Racking up multiple.
tracking it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
tracking it some other way.
Yeah, how do you want that handled, Brendan?
So I noticed last time around that D&D Beyond doesn't track multiple inspirations. So at least for right now, we're just going to go with either you have an inspiration or not.
Okay.
Once we get later on and the inspiration becomes a little bit less, yeah, we'll be able to get some more. Just jot a note, like put a sticky note on your computer. It's like, I've got 3 inspiration.
Yeah. Works for me.
I think I had more. Than last
Should
time.
have used it for that song.
And that's the other thing too, is like, if you don't use it, you don't lose it, but
Seems
So
like
it does
Okay.
stack.
just kind of.
Good night, guys.
It does
I gotta go to
not
bed.
currently.
Yeah.
yeah, night scouts.
Nighty night.
That's fine.
What's that, Al?
I too must sleep. So
I think
good
Pierce
night,
said it
everybody.
stacks, and I'm
99
saying no, it
Saggy.
doesn't.
Right.
Currently, it
Is-
doesn't stack, but it will in the future, maybe.
Yeah. In paper versions, it does stack. You can have multiple inspiration die, but D&D Beyond doesn't, which makes me think that like multiple stacks is a homebrew rule, which I'm totally fine with having that because I just like having that.
Yeah.
So for right now, just because
We're learning.
you're gonna either have it or not have it, basically.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right.
Well, I'm all talked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Frozen.
Yawning.
Mm-hmm.
See you
I'm
guys
glad I
later.
Y'all-
chucked a
y'all get
javelin
good
today.
night.
All
You
right.
did.
And you killed someone with it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye, guys.